bro.
looked
You
good.
have to play
From what I
it and
saw, the game
understand
looked
what's
good. I don't know why
happening.
people
Once you
penny
understand it,
pinching with
bro,
that. Like,
like
people just finding things to
not
complain
play. I
about.
never played a Fallout before. Can I hop into
I never
it?
played a Fallout. I never played it.
Bro, I
Yeah,
jumped
hop
onto
into it.
Fallout 3 and I wasn't feeling it, bro. I just was like, yo, I don't think I have the attention span for this game. That's why I was nervous to buy Fallout 4 because I see Fry told me this. He said, listen, this for him, he loves the game. He played 24-hour stream only that game, and he told me straight up, he said it has similarities to Fallout 3, and a lot of the things it just seems like a reskin, but he loves what they did with the game. That's what he told me, and I'm just like, if it's like that, I don't know if I'm gonna buy it because I don't have the attention span for that bullshit.
I'm gonna ask the stream. Can everybody in the stream hear me? Can y'all hear me?
We hear you.
Are
Bro.
y'all hear me?
Wait, are you live right now?
We are live right now. I'm trying to make sure the stream can hear
I
me.
like this layout though. I like this GMG layout too in purple. This shit look high.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, we on that Willy Wonka.
He played 23
only that game.
And he told me straight up. Oh, I sound so stupid. Oh my goodness, fuck life.
I was about to say something, but I don't want to get you already. It's too early.
Yeah, no, it's whatever.
It's too early. Oh shit.
I'm not here to fight back. I'm sharing love today.
All right, hold up.
But I'm like, seriously, I need to hear like, what's this? Like, all right, we're gonna get into that.
All right, hold on.
Bro, why I sound like a
all right, good. Yeah, they in there arguing about basketball, really? All right. So I think we good. Hopefully we won't get no echoes, no weird ass lag. Hopefully y'all stay on the volume the whole show today. But this is GMG episode 94. Let's get the intros out the way. We gonna start with the new guy, Mocha. Say what's up, man.
What's going on, guys? Thank you for having me on.
No problem. I'm gonna have to ask you about this name though, bro.
Yeah, no, I figured it was gonna happen.
It's coming, dog. I need you to explain yourself, bro.
I mean, you still gotta explain yourself though.
I fucked up. Go ahead, dog. I'll go ahead after you though.
I mean, it's just the color of my skin, man. It's
she made me think about Starbucks.
Trying to be original. Nah, that's horrible.
Yeah, I thought she was a chick, so you know what I mean. Anyhow, we're gonna swing it over to Ricky. Ricky, are you there? Really?
My bad, my mic got disconnected.
All right, say hello, man.
What's going on, everybody? My bad for being a second late. My mic.
That's cool. Again, guys, I apologize. I had to push the podcast back a little bit. We got to wait until everybody's here now. We'll swing it over to Abel.
Hey guys, what's going on? Let's talk games. Let's have some fun. GMG.
We got the homie Frazierboyy in here. Say what's up.
What is up, nerds? Thanks for having me on the show.
Tell them about your channel, though.
Call of Duty Black Ops 3 hype commentaries. I got a variety on there though. I got Halo 5. What else I got on there? Gears. I do it all. I just do the commentating and the vlogs and stuff like that. Black Ops 3 though, I'm trying to kill that shit for the commentating.
All right. By the way, y'all gotta check out his the video before the last one. Sick.
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah, his first Black Ops 3
bro,
video.
bro,
Was actually,
killed it back to back, bro. Don't play
I ain't get
with
to the
that.
second one yet.
The second back to back.
I got
Bro,
no.
the second one's like the second Drake disc, bro.
And wait till you see the third one. I'm about to work on that one.
Got
3P coming out?
The
Yeah,
3P? Oh.
I've been going ham, bro.
All right.
I've been waiting on this moment.
And we got the homie with all the crazy avatars. He just gonna keep it simple today with the Fallout 4. Say what's up, Prophecy.
It's been a minute, but Chase, we live, nigga. It's been a minute, nigga. We live in this bitch.
Yeah.
You did?
All right. Oh, hold on. I gotta get some mods in the chat. We gotta do this shit every week. That's what's whack about YouTube Live or gaming or whatever.
Don't save it.
Nah, every week I gotta mod people. Matter of fact, hold up.
That
though.
sucks. That does suck.
Let me get him right there. I got two right there. Boom.
I'm putting me in right now. God.
All right. Yours just came up. That's how he spelt it though. God.
Yeah, God, bro. I don't want to be God. I want to be God.
Wow, shut.
It's a difference.
All right. First of all, let's go ahead and get the deals out the way. I got the deals in the description already, Abel. Good looking out
All right,
for those.
good. Yeah, definitely. And shout out to Ricky-O too. What am I saying here, guys? So this is courtesy of Best Buy, guys. This is the Black Friday preview, guys. So this basically, the deals that you're seeing here, this is going to sum up the rest of the month. So if you guys are looking And if you guys are going out here to get the Black Friday deals, don't get hurt. Don't knock somebody over the head over the shit. But it's about to get real with what I'm about to say. All right, PlayStation 4 for $300. You save 50. This goes for Walmart, Target, and Best Buy. So you get a PlayStation 4 for $300. You could get a Xbox One for $300 with Gears of War. Of course, it's going to be digital. And also with that PS4 bundle for $300, you get the Uncharted collection. Look out for that. Also, Best Buy has some. Let me get to. I actually want to tell you guys about the TV stuff here. Actually, I know it's electronics, but it's pretty
Ain't
good.
they giving away an Xbox One?
No, I didn't
They
see
said
a
they was
bundle for
giving them
that
away
yet.
for free, yo. That's what it
Yeah,
said.
they need.
It said they'll
haven't
pay
s-
you if you buy an Xbox One. That's what it said.
So they'll give you
I haven't
Xbox
seen
Live
that
too.
one. I haven't seen that one yet. But check this out, guys. A 59-inch Toshiba. I know it's Toshiba, but work with me. $149. Okay, a 49-inch Toshiba. Check that out. Also they got a Samsung Ultra 4K Ultra high definition TV 60-inch for $800. So that's really cool if you want
that's
to go
a
into
pick.
the if you want to go into the 4K realm. Now, me personally, that's not me, but I just wanted to educate you guys on that one, just in case you care about it. Also, the Target deals here, and that's again, guys, that was Best Buy. The links are down in the description below. The Target deals here, you can buy Halo 5, Call of Duty Black Ops, and Forza for 49.95 at Target. Also, freak, I can't even hit this.
You said that was Target?
Yeah, that was Target. Also at Target. Damn, Target got that shit. Target got the no, I'm just trying to get it down for you guys so it's good stuff.
Target got that shit.
You get the buy two, you get the buy two, get one free at Target too. So if you get any of your major titles such as Halo 5, Tomb Raider, or Call of Duty Black Ops, you could link up the two to get the third one free. Now they're going to make you pay the difference of the highest two in value. So you're going to initially have to buy two big titles to get another big title free. So that's how that's going to go at Target. And also Walmart.
Walmart's
doing
my go-to.
Walmart is doing the Uncharted bundle for the PlayStation 4 for $300, and also they're doing the same thing with Gears of War for Xbox One, and also they have some deals on some 4K monitors that I'm seeing here. So definitely check that out. But overall, guys, it's just video game deals and electronic deals. Again, guys, be safe. And this should be going on for the past 2 weeks. But if anything that I see that's really extremely crazy, like Xbox coming with like a like
With
a
Phil
stripper,
Spencer himself.
yes, exactly. I'll let you know. So
Yo, wait, one more thing. With
Yeah, go
Best
ahead,
Buy,
go ahead.
they do this actually every year on Black Friday. They actually put their newest games on sale for $29.99. You just got to be like the first few to actually
you
hit
go.
the shelves. Because I went last year, I actually saw Advanced Warfare, and a few other games that came out, and literally $29.99. You just got to really get there at whatever time. And then they decided to do the online sale with the $29.99 newest game. So literally, if you don't got the bread right now, just wait till Black Friday to get a PS4
yes,
or an
yes.
Xbox
And
One.
look out for Cyber Monday, guys. Also, following that Friday, check out Cyber Monday, and I'll try to hit you with those deals too if I see anything prior. So
And also Xbox Live, the 12-month, and PSN, whatever, the PlayStation Online for a year is gonna be 22 something.
where?
It's gonna at Walmart because my boy works there. He got his their employee thing of what's gonna go down. So definitely check. But you have to go to the store. You have to go to Walmart.
A year
to actually buy-
PSN, $22.
Yeah.
For $22, bro?
I'm gonna have to hop on that shit.
Listen.
Because remember, this is all pre-deals. This is not the whole list of what they're giving us, so things could be adjusted. But he got the list, and he was like, "Listen, make sure you come to Walmart Thanksgiving Day, bro, because Black Friday, because they're gonna have a year of both for like $22.50." I was like, "Bet that don't sound bad at all."
That's
It
huge,
should be
bro.
free the way that the PlayStation Network.
No, but I'm saying if you already got the consoles though, if you already have the consoles, why are you gonna But $22 ain't bad.
Oh yeah. Also, for people that get Xbox Live, Kangling got Xbox Live. I think it's not 50. It's like much cheaper. I believe
Like
it's
$30,
It's
30,
like
20.
30 or 40.
Yes.
It might even be less. But if you're looking for Xbox Live for a year, go on KingUIN.net, man. Check out their Xbox Live yearly deal, and it's like a
Yeah,
normal price.
They need to cut us a check. But
Oh, dude.
Also on Kingwin, guys, you could get Fallout and Black Ops 3 for $80. Don't play yourself. Pick that up. Both of the titles, both of the biggest titles of the year so far. Well, not so far, but you know, two big titles for $80. So check that out at Kingwin. So
All right, so I got to do this though. But Abel, what's up with this sandwich action though?
oh,
Oh snap! Bro.
all right.
So with
If
the
you guys
sound-
if
so
you
with the
guys
sound-
have not checked out the video, it's called I titled it Trap Sandwich or whatever I called it. I forget what I called it. Well, I was doing a 24-hour stream. It was successful. Me and Team Green were hanging out. And Ricky was there. Everybody came through. It was like a star-studded effect. I don't know where you were, Chase, but everybody came through.
I wasn't on
Crazy,
Friday.
bro.
You gonna do that?
But
though?
it was no. I'm just saying it was great. It was
Yeah, bro,
great.
I see
But it
what
was
you did
beautiful. It was
Never involved.
Yeah, bro, I see what you did. Yeah, bro.
it was beautiful though. And yeah, so Mrs. Green made a sandwich and let's
What
just
kind of
say
sandwich though? Come on now.
A trap.
all
Sandwich.
right.
No, tell us what
All
was
right.
on the sandwich. Tell us about the bread, all that. Did she give you the heel of the bread?
Listen, guys. You know how the bread, you know how you put two pieces of bread together like this to make it back to, it's cohesive. It's even. She put the bread like this, bruh. She put the bread like this, and by the time I got to the sandwich, bro, I almost broke a tooth. And I wasn't
Damn.
going for it, man.
What
I
was
wasn't
on
going
the
for
sandwich though?
It was ham and cheese, bruh.
Struggle.
Oh, she
was
gave you the
ham and
jails.
cheese.
The
Struggle-
jail
the
cells.
struggle.
Yeah.
Yes, she gave me the ham and cheese, bro, and there was no salvaging it, bro. I just couldn't do it. And the stream was, and I was trying to figure out how I was gonna hide it. I didn't.
The garbage.
No, but see, I ended up getting caught because I put it in the garbage, and she was taking out the garbage, and she's like, "Now what's this?" And I was like, "Oh."
But wait, who started it though?
Yo,
Who
hold
really
on, you
started
didn't.
the
But he
problem?
didn't tell the story. What happened after she came up in the house though? Tell him, brother. Tell him.
She came into the house, and Jeremy, Gamer
I
2323, in the Team Green chat snitched on me.
Tell him.
Heavy.
What?
Straight
They
told on
they
you.
straight snitched on me. So I went from playing Madden peacefully to getting slapped in the face by Mrs. Green.
Yo,
And
And
he
this is-
bounces.
And and you can check this out on the channel if you want to see it live.
Yeah.
But it was just wrong. It hurt, bro.
What's the name
It
of the
hurt
video again?
It's called Trap Sandwich. I forget what it's called. Something Trap Sandwich. It's like my fourth video. Check on the uploads, guys. You'll check it out. It was great night though, guys. Thank you guys for coming through. We had a great, and I uploaded another one, the charity joint. Check that out. Mrs. Green takes my wig, but that's another story.
It was just messed up how Jeremy bounced right after he seen your girl.
Jeremy's a jerk, bro. Jeremy, if you're looking at this, you're a jerk, bro.
You wanted to say something else. I peeped that.
I
That's
did.
all right. That's all right.
I went edited.
In other news, before we get to Fallout, Tomb Raider, Black Ops 3, we're gonna really go in on that Black Ops 3. Not in a bad way. At least not me. EA Sports UFC 2. I'm using regular days footage. He ain't gonna mind. Well, he ain't got no choice. But this has been announced for next year. I want to get everybody's opinion on UFC, whether you played it, you watched it. Me personally, it looked a lot better than it actually was. And honestly, I would much rather have a fight night than a UFC game. I love
Yes.
fight night. UFC, I'm not talking about the sport, but the actual game. I think Fight Night is a much better title from them. I feel like they tend to do that where a lot of people want other titles, but they keep giving out titles they already have. What do y'all think about EA Sports UFC?
Compared
Me,
to the Undisputed, it's better.
You think so?
Yeah, all the Undisputeds were horrible.
Really?
Wait, you're talking about Fight Night, right? In comparison.
No. Oh, yeah.
I
Wait,
don't
now
want
you
to see another.
confused me.
I don't want to see
confused me,
another UFC.
I'm saying
graphics
that this
nice.
UFC is better than the Undisputed one.
Oh, how do you know that? Like, you're talking about the last
The
one
last
we got.
one.
I'm talking about like the earlier ones for like PS3. Like they definitely did a bigger upgrade on that.
Man, period. This game, they taken 2 years to make UFC 2. It's probably going to be better. Obviously, they went the smarter route than NBA Live. But I'd rather see Fight Night. I want to see another Fight Night game.
me too. Why we don't have no next gen boxing game at all?
Not even that. The last game was Fight Night, and it's people still playing it online. Like, that's
Yeah.
crazy. So I just want to fight night. I don't care about UFC right now.
To me, UFC, I really enjoy the sport of UFC. The video game, it definitely was solid last year, but everybody dropped it like after 2 weeks, bro. And people were afraid to get their ass kicked and get their record blemished. So people wouldn't fight anybody no more. It was like it just turned into a sucker game. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, nobody wanted to challenge you. And the thing that I also seen was the submission system could have been a little better. It's UFC is always good to me till it comes to the submission game. Like sometimes one year we had a world of stick, like the analog sticks around, and that was all right. And then this year you have to like hook it and it I don't know. Besides that, I enjoy the game. I personally enjoy it. It's not nothing to write home about, but I think it's fun when people actually participate and play it correctly.
All right. Anybody else got something to say? Go ahead, Frazier.
It's just weak. I don't like UFC games. I don't know what it is. Look like the land on the ground going. It's slow. It's too slow for me. I don't know. It's just slow.
I need boxing, man.
Yeah,
I
me
need this
too.
fight night. I love the story, bro.
I feel like boxing is slower.
In 2010, Undisputed, I think that was the best one.
I like that one. That's my personal for me.
I'm complete different from Mocha because this new one was trash compared to the older one. The older ones were better by far. This one, it looked better. That's really about it.
The control scheme was crazy.
Yeah,
man.
My thing is who they gonna use in this UFC to be a gimmick for niggas to
Jean-Claude
come.
Van Damme or some bullshit.
Bruce Leroy or some shit like that. Like
Bruce Lee. Oh my god, you're right.
I'm probably gonna use Bruce Leroy or Chuck Norris or somebody. I'm not give a fuck about. Right. Like I'm not. See, but the problem is I'm biased because I'm not a huge UFC fan. The actual sport. I only watch. I'm a casual. I only watch like the main events. But the game, like I said, 2010 was the last one I played, and it was the last. Well, I played the newer one, but 2010 was the last good one to me. I thought that was fun. Once you learn the mechanics of the game, and really learn how to. The reason why people think it's so slow, and the reason why people don't like it is because it takes a lot of skill to learn how to master that game, and a lot of people are fucking. Once they don't know how to do something, they just stop playing it. Nobody ever wants to put in the time and the work and the effort to be good at a game anymore. They just want to have something handed to them instead of actually mastering and learning all the controls. So a lot of people think, UFC is garbage because of that.
Prof, I have a question. What was your fighting preference, stand up or ground, or it didn't matter?
Back then I was really good at like reversing.
Ooh,
so I preferred like niggas trying to come at me and get grappled. Like making niggas tap out is just the best feeling. There was times where I did because I came from Fight Night. So when I first started playing UFC, I just tried to straight box. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, right.
Shit ain't really work out to, ain't work out to do. Except for like Chuck Liddell, because he used to have that Superman flying punch, and that shit, if you hit somebody right, that'll KO your motherfucking ass.
Right, and you make them walk into it somehow, like out of nowhere, bang, gone.
I think it was like back there. I think it was like L1 and like triangle or some shit like that. And that shit was just ridiculous.
In my hustle in this past UFC was people didn't know I was actually a good submissionist, even though I didn't like the system. That's how I got a lot of people. Like people didn't think my ground game was good. Like so I just act like stand up. But then when they get me on the ground, they didn't know I was very sick on the ground. So I could like twist them up and they'll be like, holy shit, this dude can play the ground game better than me.
Yeah.
So
if you ran into a nigga like that, you pretty much got scared because if you didn't know how to reverse or counter, you might as well just put your control down because once you get put in that submission, it's over with. Like that arm bar, so it's over with.
Over, bro.
I was that guy putting my controller down.
Ricky, you were good though. You were good standing up, but when the ground, I know you
when
was
I got to the ground, I was like, you remember when you used to play Street Fighter when you were young? You just hit all the controller buttons. That's what I was doing. So I wasn't on that level. Yeah. So I mean, you
press everything.
Hell yeah, I even pressed the start button just to see if it works. But like everything is good on UFC. I enjoy it. But if you're gonna ask me what I choose between that or Fight Night, I'm definitely gonna say I'll drop UFC and take Fight Night. Period. Okay. Like I this last Fight Night was so good, bro. I really enjoyed it.
I'm gonna have to take y'all word on it. See, I didn't play it, and I'm a person of you. I'm
fucking Iceman, bro.
Yeah, I'm with
that dude's an asshole. Sorry.
Like the last fight night,
Mm.
because I forget Fight Night 3 so much because I played World Champions more. Because like when I used to play Fight Night, it wasn't really. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, because y'all my niggas, y'all my brodies. Back in the day when I played Fight Night, it had nothing to do about me liking boxing. Even though I do like boxing, it was because they had the easiest achievements ever, and that was back when I was an achievement hunter. So all you had to do is just play the story. You get 1,000 in like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. But when World Champion came out, they created the system where you and your boys can create a gym and challenge other people's gyms, and then you can fight niggas for the world championship, and your name will pop up on the screen who's the world champion. One of my boys, his name is UTxLL Young Money. He was the world champion for like I don't know how long, bro. Like every time I seen that nigga, I didn't even want to fight that nigga, bro, because that nigga was nice as fuck. Yeah, he was nice as fuck, bro. He had the heavyweight champion for I don't know how. It was definitely months, and like. That nigga was nice, but the problem with Fight Night is, and it's not necessarily the, I don't know what it is, but it's kind of OP, because all you had to really do was put up that right jab and that right straight punch, and you just knock niggas the fuck out, like
stunned the shit out.
Just you KO'd niggas like instantly, like it was crazy how powerful that shit was.
You know what used to get me too? My bad, chick.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, what used to get me when I first started my match in the campaign? All of a sudden, bruh, or even on online, the dude hit me one punch, I was done. I was like, yo, bro, why the referees in the middle? That used to get me. I used to be like, yo, for real? Love tap got me knocked out. I don't know if that was a bug or just like legit, like wow. But other than that, I thought the game was pretty good. But Isaac Frost, dog, oh my
man, fuck Isaac Frost, man.
And that dude was try hard. It took me like an hour to beat that shit.
One punch in the first couple rounds.
Boy had them bright green gloves. Knew it was going down. Like that prison fight, bro. That was like the livest fight in the game, bro. When you was in prison trying to build yourself up, that shit was fire.
That was one of the best games on the 360 for me. Just imagine that shit on next gen on PS4. You know what I mean? Like a new boxing game.
That should be beautiful. Like graphically, it would look beautiful, but
it ain't no talk or rumor of one in the works or nothing.
Nah, we don't have anything. We haven't like in this. I don't really. I mean, I get EA games, but like I don't really be like impressed with their sports games. But the Fight Night was the only games they put out that was like, damn, like this is really dope. Like especially, I think it was 3. It like every boxer felt like the real boxer. When you get on Champion, everybody feels just like player skins. They took away signature punches and stuff like that, but it's still overall still dope. Like there's still a lot of skill involved. I mean, there is some cheesing in every game. But still, like there's still a way to pretty much counter everything, except for what was it, Fight Night 3, dude? I was playing online, and people would be dazed, and then they would just headbutt you, and the referee would stop.
Get out.
Yeah, and they would get they would just lose a point, but they would get out of the daze state. I thought that was cheesy as hell. But outside of that, I mean, that's really it.
Hey, like one of the things that was, I'm not gonna say this was OP, but if you was good at countering and Fight Night Champion.
Oh my god, you was
because them counter punches knock niggas the fuck out, bro. Like you could really knock a nigga the fuck out with that shit.
I love that. Was my thing.
Was shot,
My counter punch. That's all I used to do. Counter punches all day.
Yo, I hated niggas like that.
I
ain't gonna, because I was good at that, but I like to just go out and throw them hands, bro. Like I like to, get up on dude inside of his, presence and just start beating the shit out of this nigga paws, because I know that sounds a little gay, but and then get them haymakers off, because I think there was a specific attribute that you could put up that made it so you could get knockouts more easily, and I forget what it was called, but yeah, that game was fun as fuck. I don't know what they doing.
Matter of fact, quick question
Sure.
about Fight Night. How would you guys feel? So that's the EA game. If they did that ultimate, well, it's not really Ultimate Team, but like imagine they did like some sort of style with that game, like with the imagine.
What do you mean style?
Well, because remember, like Ultimate Team, EA does that for their sports games. Like, could you ever see them doing something similar? Not a team, because obviously boxing is really a one-man individual thing, but
no, they did. Like I was saying earlier, like they had gyms that you and your boys could create and challenge other people's gyms. Like y'all were actually
yeah.
Like a team. Like y'all gym would it was like a clan system. Like you created your own gym. You could have I think 12 members or more in your gym, and you guys can spar with each other, build your gym up, get stronger, stuff like that, put new weights, and then the more wins you got, the more money you got that you can customize your gym, as well as it was better to challenge other niggas' gyms because you got better rewards.
Okay, I remember that system too on the online. I don't even think
Yeah,
I really touched it though, but I
yeah,
remember
that was
seeing
Fight
it.
Night Champion. That shit was so fire.
All right, moving on from that. I don't know if anybody gives a fuck about Smash Brothers today. I mean, I know people still play it. I don't really play it. But they just announced that Cloud from Final Fantasy VII is going to be a playable character. Got a little trailer I'm gonna put on the screen for everybody that even gives a fuck.
Copyright strike.
I ain't gonna lie. I think Pokken gonna be the new wave. To be honest with you,
Prof, when is that dropping?
next year I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I honestly think that's gonna be the new wave. I can see a bunch of people switching over to that. Not necessarily switching over, but it's gonna be up there
Playing it, helping the Wii U
competitive.
sales.
Right, it'll be up there in competition because like I don't really care for Smash Bros like that as much as I used to, but it's still always like, on the top when they have tournaments and stuff. Like everyone still watches it. Like I'll even go on there and watch, the matches just to watch the competitive scene. So that's the GameCube one that be on the competitive scene. Like I really haven't seen the newer one, but I've seen the GameCube joints. So that's just still going strong.
I mean, I would honestly, I would rather watch Mortal Kombat like those tournaments there than like Smash Brothers.
I
Smash
Smash
never
Brothers used to be the
like
wave,
Smash
son.
Bros. To me, just the biggest beef I always had with Smash Bros. The blocking in that is just like really like you need to block. Like that's your thing in Smash Bros. And I get it because there's so much people, so much things going on. But like it's nowhere near like all these other games that have crazy combinations and stuff like that. It's more frantic and way more stuff on the ground.
Okay, so nobody give a fuck about Smash. All right, moving on.
I don't even want to talk about them. Nintendo might hit me with a
about
strike.
it.
Does anybody here give a fuck about WWE 2K16? Would you care to share your experiences?
No.
It's the same shit.
Skip.
I have it. It's the same shit to me.
I heard good things though.
No, it's solid, but it's the same.
Well, I heard it was better
game.
than last year.
Yeah, it's more optimized and better performance on the game, but it's the same shit, dog. There's nothing serious.
Damn, how could it
Nice.
fall?
That sucks though.
So let me ask y'all this question, because we always, I feel like generally speaking, like everybody says that 2K can make better sports games than pretty much everybody else.
Psych.
No, wait, all right. I'm not gonna sit here and say they like change my answer. I do think so because I mean, for one thing, well,
So
basically,
is there wrestling better than?
No. The reason why the problem I have with WWE is I don't feel like I could ever have groundbreaking moments anymore, like I used to back in Just Bring It or Here Comes the Pain, where the specials and the moves look more like dramatic. I like that in WWE, but they went too simulative in the game where, dude, even a power bomb just looks like I'm watching it on TV. It doesn't look dramatic to me. That's just throws me off on the game. That was just a little thing, but aside from that, the game is solid. I think they needed
Ricky,
to go.
you really bought it though? Like you really bought that game?
No, sponsors.
Oh, okay.
But like seriously, like I know you guys play Just Bring It, WWF.
Yeah. Oh,
Armageddon.
classics.
Like,
Classics.
the groundbreaking moments in those games when you do your specials, they look crazy. But when you do your specials in this one, it actually throws me off because it looks so bland and blah. Like they don't look groundbreaking to me. It's just they went too simulative. It just doesn't feel it doesn't feel like the OG style.
Ricky, because I was actually looking into getting this year's WWE game. Do you think it's going to progressively get better? Like, or do you just see like a trend of they're stuck in their ways and this is the route they're going to take?
I think this is the same. They're going to stay in the same route because I don't see them even going arcadey. Like I don't see them going arcade as far as movesets. Like that's what I want to see. I don't mind the game
They have
looking
to go
real.
yes.
I don't mind the game looking realistic, but I want to see an arcade playstyle, and especially in WWE, bro. Like it was always that type of game when I played it back in the days on PS2. So it kind of lost for me. But I think they're gonna stay in the same route. It's probably gonna get more simulative and add like crazy ass button configurations for submission holds and encounters and stuff like that. But if you're looking to buy this one, actually, it's more optimized. I haven't encountered that many bugs, and there's a lot of playable characters. But that's really all I can say about the game so far.
I made a video talking about it before it came out. I haven't played a good wrestling game since WCW versus NWO on the N64.
Damn, you went
Hold up now.
That's the best wrestling
But
game.
wait, was that the last wrestling game?
No Mercy was
Nah,
better than
nah,
that.
No
I
Mercy was
I had No
good in
Mercy. No
Armageddon.
Mercy was good, but
Did you play any of the
WCW
SmackDown series?
I played everything through PS2 and
Okay.
N64.
You didn't like Just Bring It or Here Comes
Wow,
the Queen?
wow, that's
Or the first SmackDown versus Raw?
You ever play Warzone on the N64?
hell yeah.
sticky.
Yeah. See, that put the chairs and the shit in the game once they brought out those, and I was just stuck in. Yeah, Warzone with Stone Cold on the cover. That was that and NWO versus WCW was like the best, and that's it.
You gotta understand too, from that time period, from that generation to now, and just like the show, it's getting more, kid friendly. Like
But
even in the game, like they don't even want to see people bleed. They literally have the option on.
Hey man, it's just like, but see, those games back in the day had so much replay value. You could play them forever, and it was fun.
Groundbreaking moments, bro.
How long can you play one of these new wrestling games?
I can't, dog.
You know what I mean?
Immediately.
See, that's the difference
real.
between
That's
the new wrestling games now compared to the N64 days,
Yeah, but let me ask you something, and I know you're gonna say no, but back then we weren't into as many games as we are now.
Right.
I was running through on N64.
With that being one of the very few games, and not only that, we were really into wrestling back then. I can't think of anybody I know that's into wrestling right now. Well, I mean, why is this?
It's on.
Wrestling's still
right.
huge.
There's still a few.
I like TNA
it's
more.
nowhere near as big as it was, but I can see why nobody gives a fuck about it, really. Like, because I mean, ain't nobody fans. Like, the only reason why I didn't buy it is because I was like, bro, I don't watch wrestling. There's no point. If I was gonna get it, it was gonna be for nostalgia reasons only. There's nothing that in wrestling that's moving on right now, and no offense to anybody that watches it. Well, actually, fuck it, offense. Fuck. I don't really give a damn about any of these new characters. None of these new characters have any kind of storyline. They seem to be using the same replay ass storyline over and over and over and over again. Like, I think just people just don't understand how big the Attitude Era was, and because it was so potent, it's just nothing.
Once I found out wrestling was fake in the 7th grade, it killed it for me. That was during that.
Dude, I think I was in the 7th grade too, bro.
Wait,
wait.
You was all the way in the 7th grade when you realized it was fake?
I was in 5th grade.
I thought that shit was real. I got in a fight in elementary school. I stone cold stunned somebody's ass, like real shit. But when they told me that shit was fake, I was like, what? It hurt me, bro. I was done.
I got suspended.
I'm with
Tombstone, son.
I didn't find out till like 9th grade. And that's because
it kind of hurts you when you find out that.
Because this whole time I thought it was real. I mean, because niggas, R.I.P., but niggas was dying on wrestling. And niggas was getting real injured, like really injured.
Let me ask y'all a question. How did y'all think it was real when, like...
Because when you seen The Undertaker throw Mankind off the hill...
No, that was real. That was not supposed to happen.
Yeah, but when you see shit like that, you be like, "Oh shit!"
But think about it.
My nigga Tooth came out in his nose, and he still got up fighting.
But look at these moves. All right, you got the Hulk Hogan special. That joint ass. You got the Worm. The Worm ain't nothing but a fucking weak ass chop, and they stay down for 10 minutes.
Elbow is
no, I knew it's an elbow. Like, how did you
stop, yo? Don't disrespect
that shit
my era.
I knew that part of it was scripted. But what I'm saying is when people was really getting injured and stuff like that, it made it more believable. Yes. Like, I remember when Vince McMahon got into the car and the shit blew up, I was just like, bro, what the fuck?
What about when Undertaker
I was
got
so
buried
confused.
alive?
Yeah, like, and when what's his name got set on fire, I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, that can't be fake.
Yo, matter of fact, my bad, to cut you off, UTX. Yo, matter of fact, you gotta see it like this, Chase. Like, when I was watching wrestling at that age, bro, even up until like 8th grade, even like 9th grade as well, I wasn't exposed to media like that, so I didn't see what was fake behind the scenes. Right now, you even got these dudes making videos right after, even like a week after Raw, and they're taking pictures together on Twitter. So I'm like, oh, you can see right through the fakeness, but I wasn't I wasn't out there seeing all that in social media. So before, all these matches to me, I thought were real. I mean, for one thing, the Matt Hardy and Edge thing with Lita was actually legit. They literally
Yeah,
fought.
that was true.
Remember,
Yeah,
Lita
that was
really
true.
left Matt and really got with Edge. I mean, and they kind of took that to the script, which I like because they saw value to that. So they still let them do the match.
There was so many moves that I thought was trash, and I was like, get the fuck out of here. That wouldn't hurt nobody. But why don't you lay somebody on the ground and Hulk Hogan atomic leg drop their neck and see if something don't happen? Now the people's elbow, that might.
The worm.
The worm.
I forgot about the.
I mean,
people.
Stephanie
the worm,
slap.
The worm might be.
That's the game.
I mean, but I'm
Snake
saying no. Like no, that was gay as fuck.
But
bro.
he never pinned nobody after the Sting face.
Yes,
though.
he did.
No, he would get on the second rope and then
Bro.
put his ass on your chest and then pin you.
And that's like Yokozuna. Like Yokozuna used to do that, something similar to that. And like you can't fake a 600-pound man jumping on, crushing your goddamn body, bro. And not only that, I didn't, prior to all of this, I didn't go see wrestling until I was in 9th grade. And when I went to go see it for myself, that's when I realized it was fake because I seen them smacking their own hands and stuff like that. Now, some of the moves was real. Like, if you remember back in the day, Undertaker and Triple H, the fucking tombstone and the fucking pedigree used to be a lot more aggressive than it was.
He used to hold your arms up to pedigree you, bro.
The
Right.
Rock was
Like
selling
Undertaker,
them stunners,
Undertaker used to hit your neck on the ground, and then he started lifting you up higher and hitting his knees first. And so
Exactly.
some of the moves was real, bro.
What about
I'ma
Stone
tell
Cold?
you,
Why do you think he has that injury? What were you saying, Frazier?
I'm gonna tell you the sweet chin music. Sometimes that shit used to hit real.
No, that's real. No, that's definitely real.
Ooh.
Real
I did
talk.
that shit to my
You know what?
cousin,
You know
yo.
what else? You know what used to hurt people? The F5, bro. You don't remember that one match he had with A Train? This dude F5'd them, son, and after the credits, where I remember my brother and all of them, they were showing me, dude. They told that's when Brock Lesnar actually left. That same year, Brock Lesnar left to and I think he went to UFC, whatever. He used to literally hurt people, son, with that F5.
No, he broke
And if
somebody's neck.
Yeah, son, and the way it looks now,
hurt somebody.
it looks fake. Like, and you know what else ruins it too? Is the amount of times these guys be doing this. Their special, bro. Remember, their special used to be so unique. They used to wait to the very last minute and land it. Now all of a sudden, son, I see John Cena doing like 6, attitude adjustment, whatever that shit is called. I'm like, damn, 6 of them. Damn, these dudes
And I
are
ain't gonna
immune to
lie.
that.
I don't care if you call it fake or not. All of them motherfucking submission moves is real. Cause
Oh, yeah,
I used to put
submission.
niggas in them submissions all the time. Like that, fuck that nigga. But the
Bro, they're
Crystal Crossface
professional
was that.
wrestlers.
Crystal Crossface was that move, bro.
Yo,
Like I ain't gonna
Chris
lie, that
Benoit's
was that
move.
fire.
I forgot what Chris Benoit's
Crystal
move was.
Crossface, nigga.
No, I thought that
shit
was.
fire.
Oh, that was him.
Yeah.
I was thinking about the crossface chicken wing. My bad.
Nah,
No, that's a legit move name. Though.
I know.
the Bret Hart sharpshooter,
Oh, yeah,
or Rock
yeah.
sharpshooter, like them moves is real.
Yeah, but they ain't squeezing. They ain't squeezing the.
Of course, they're not trying to kill the dude.
We be trying to fuck people up for real, not even
I
knowing.
mean, because we thought it was real. Like we was trying to do the same shit.
Right.
I mean, there's people out here that die off of kids out here imitating these wrestling moves and killing
shout
people.
out-
because-
And
Dude
that's
said
what
when Kane set the JR on fire, I legit thought he killed him.
I did
Yeah.
too.
Oh,
Bro, what about when Paul Bearer was getting cemented, bro? When all the cement was covering him, so I was like, "Oh, bro, is he really in that shit?" Bro, that shit got me messed
and
up.
like,
yo.
and like,
all had them motherfucking Undertakers and parents in the ash, bro, in the urn, bro, and that nigga's like, I control you.
Yo,
Oh, and then that one time, bro, I don't know how they did this. I don't give a fuck. I mean, because technology is good, but it wasn't that damn good. But I remember Undertaker, like, somebody was coming down the rail, and he looked at that nigga funny and just, like, made electricity come down and hit the fucking stage. I said, what the fuck is that? Like,
Yeah,
how the hell
I remember that. Yeah.
shit?
Yeah, they had lightning in the fucking building one time.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is that?
I'll tell you right
Yeah.
now, what made me really think that was real was because of all the BS, all the trouble that Mankind went through. So he got pedigreed on spikes, he got pedigree on pins, bleeding. He got thrown, like you guys said before, thrown off the Hell in a Cell.
All his shit was real. Like,
Yeah, his
yeah,
shit,
son.
he lived that life. He was about that life.
Yo, you ever
that nigga was so real. That nigga was so real. He created Cactus Jack, a crazy motherfucker that just got his ass whooped.
Bro, you ever
like,
seen the interview with his wife, bro? When she left, like they showed a scene when she left. She was like, "I can't see this. I cannot see my husband flying." 18 feet, 20 feet,
Yeah,
and then down to
they
the
brought
beach.
the kids one time. I think to the Hell in the Cell match.
That was
had
it.
the kids there. They fucking the kids crying. What's wrong with dad and shit like that? They had to get up out that bitch.
And then he got back up. That
My
man,
nigga got up though. Like that's the crazy nigga. I'm on the ground. Ah! Oh my god, Undertaker, you hurt me. I'm dead. Like I'm dying. I'm on the bitch
yo,
screaming.
he
This
helped
nigga
pull numbers, bro.
got back up. His tooth
Yeah.
came out and went in his nose, bro.
I bet that
Like-
nigga paid like a motherfucker chilling right now.
Oh
Eating
yeah,
chicken wings.
Better be.
please.
Well, especially
And-
now
and-
since there's more money involved. What were you gonna say, Abel? I know you.
And
been-
exactly what yeah, I've been trying to talk for like 2 centuries, but it's all good.
That
It's all
wrestling get deep.
good. No, wrestling.
Yeah,
no, I was letting y'all go. Y'all were killing it.
Reminiscing, bro.
But like what Ricky was saying, respect the error. Like that error that we're talking about, it's not what you're seeing now. I don't know. Like I hate to sound old on this, but what y'all seeing now, that's that half-ass shit. What we were watching.
we had better writers.
Yo, the writing was crazy. The entertainment value,
Dialogue was
serious.
amazing, bro.
But I will give it up to this past WrestleMania. The past WrestleMania, this last one was the best WrestleMania I've seen in a very long time. I give him credit on that. But now it's ass. The show, just to me, like Prof said, I don't care about anybody, bro. I really don't. I really don't.
You know
Yeah,
what?
I ain't gonna lie. When some of my favorite niggas start dying, like Latino Heat, Eddie Guerrero and stuff like that, I was just like, bro,
I was
I don't
depressed,
even
and I
know.
swear to God, I
Then you
was
got,
actually sad.
then you had The Rock always leaving, Austin always getting hurt, Shawn Michaels and Triple H always leaving.
Yeah.
Fucking Undertaker left for so long. Like it just
Kane
got to the point that
changed.
it was just like, nah, bro. Like once Kane started taking off that mask, he wouldn't shut the fuck up. I'm like, nah, put that mask back on and go
Yeah.
back to being a
That
devil.
what made
Go
that's
back
what
to
made his
contiguous
character because
guy.
he didn't
Aight.
say shit. He was just big. You know what I mean?
Nah, you know.
All
what-
right, let's
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
we
bad.
got too
See,
deep.
See, we get a little, we get a little out of control.
Yeah. We said fuck the 2K16. We just
We
started
basically
talking about we just talking about wrestling. Back to EA for a second.
Anyway,
these
wrestling. Now I'm stop.
these dudes at EA told people, the mods on Reddit, to remove negative posts about Star Wars Battlefront in exchange for alpha access. So basically, if y'all delete everybody leaving negative comments about our game, we'll give y'all alpha access. What the hell is going
Can you
on?
repeat that? I'm sorry. You kind of like cut off on my end. I don't. Can you just say that last
EA told people on Reddit, the mods, to delete any bad comments about Star Wars Battlefront. If the mods deleted it, they would give them alpha access for basically cleaning up any negative press about the game.
part? I would have deleted the comments, bro. I would have been like, yo, give me that early access, baby. But I know it's wrong. That's kind of shitty.
What type of shit is that, though? That's,
I know. But I would have probably done it though. I'm
You
not
gotta
gonna.
wonder
that's-
how often it happens, though, with these
You
games.
know why they did that, bro?
Metal Gear 5 is one of them. Good.
They did that because of that South Park episode. I don't know if y'all seen that South Park episode. It was like 2 weeks ago, but like Carmen like hired Butters to remove bad comments from his like Twitter page and shit like that. And so all he seen was good shit. I feel like they literally watched that episode. Was like, that's a good ass
Wow.
idea. We should do that. Because it's real coincidental they started doing that after that episode came on, bro.
I feel like this kind of happened. I just feel like this shit happens behind closed doors and we don't know.
It probably does. I wouldn't doubt that. I wouldn't doubt that.
That's garbage.
A lot of shit like this happens, man. I'm talking. I mean, for one thing, I'm not gonna say his name, but they gave, dude, copy early, and then, they tell you what you can and cannot say. You know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, and then what I do like is that some of them they'll make a second video after all that, and then really speak their piece. Shit like that happens, man, all the time, dog. Whether they pay you or they'll
I know
give
exactly
you the
what you're
copy.
talking about.
Yeah, but much respect to still.
I just want to let everybody know if you hear a game didn't get review copies sent out before the game, that's usually a bad sign.
Terrible, actually.
I can't think of when it wasn't. So
Matter of fact,
Yeah,
what
that's
game,
true. True.
I'm sorry to cut you off. What game was it that Ubisoft sent out and they didn't want people to do reviews until 12 in the afternoon the
Tony
next
Hawk,
day?
right?
No.
No,
It was
No, I
That's
think it was
Activision.
Watch Dogs too. I think it happened with Watch Dogs.
Oh yeah, it was Watch Dogs.
it was Watch Dogs.
No,
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed. I'm
Think it's-
sorry.
Yeah, it
Unity.
Mhm.
Unity.
Yep.
Man, it was all the goddamn games. That's
yeah, you heard us, right? I said
One of
like 4
them
games, bro.
shit. The Crew too, nigga. Like goddamn.
It might,
everything.
I think it was. I feel like Warner Brothers did that with Shadow of Mordor, and it was a good game. So I think that's one time where I could think about that. or they didn't get review copies. I'm not sure though.
You know what I'm saying too? There's like a mix in that, you know, in that whole chain, because I see it like you got some of the community who actually does all that, and they'll speak their piece, you know, and then you got the other half who, you know, they won't really talk about the gray areas of the game. So to see them like literally not giving out review copies, or they'll only let specific people, you know, try it. I'm just like, man, you know what? Forget it. I'll wait till my dudes get the game. I'll just wait till they get the game and just listen to them.
My man said, "Don't hate EA. They making money." That's the type of comments. That's where you at in life. That's what you think.
Come
My
on.
head.
That's why we.
They taking your money then.
I know. Who's cutting you a check, bro?
I'm trying to tell you.
Taking his money though.
All right, I think it's time we talk about. Well, let's do Tomb Raider first, and then we'll hop into Fallout. We're gonna finish up the show with Black Ops 3 because that's gonna take a lot of goddamn time. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this Tomb Raider gameplay up though. I played the Tomb Raider. I'm playing it right now. In my opinion, so far, this shit is amazing. It's a better Tomb Raider than the 2013, which was also a great game.
Damn.
Better than the definitive.
I said it.
Oh, stop.
Right. I said it when I was doing the video. Like, all the people running around here saying, oh, Xbox can't do this, Xbox can't do that. Just looking at that Tomb Raider and playing that shit, they wrong as fuck. Like, the Xbox can actually, you know, put a game up with good graphics and all that. I don't know if the frame rate and all that stuff is on 60. I don't play for that type of shit.
30.
Okay, but regardless, the game looks really good. Like, it was one of those times where you playing, right, and then you don't realize that it's your turn to control the characters. I'm like, yo, this is the game. So
that was like a Order 1886. What's the name of the game? Like
yeah,
that?
yeah, that's it. That's it.
The Order 1884 hour.
That's it.
Wow.
So this is if the game. I expect the game to keep getting better though. Like, I don't expect it to just you know, start off this well and then just stay stagnant. That's how some games start. So I'm not going to tell people it's the greatest game ever, but so far, first hour, this shit is amazing. And if you got an Xbox One and you got money for it, at least rent the motherfucker if you can, because this game, I don't think people should miss out on this game. I usually don't say that a whole lot, but this game is really good, even though it's releasing right next to Fallout, which we'll get to in a second. Anybody else played Tomb Raider yet?
I really want to play it. I want to buy it, but I know it's coming out for the PS4, so I want to wait to get it on the PS4. I just don't like the Xbox One like that. And I got
it dropping on PC.
Around the same time as PS4, I believe. I think it's going to take a whole year, though.
A year?
No, they said it
Are you
was coming
serious?
out. No,
Let me see.
No, they said it was coming out in like
that was like a month or two.
Or March, and for PC, and it was like towards the end of the year with Uncharted.
I want to get
so-
that shit, man.
So you
But
have to wait a year unless you on PC.
I mean,
I believe it'll look better on PS4. That's why I'm like that. I don't know.
I don't blame you, but I mean, from what I heard now, like, you can explore outside from the story. I heard there's rewards, and you know, there's a lot of stuff that makes sense for Tomb Raider. Cause me playing the last one, I didn't really do as much. I just played through the story. But I'm interested to play the new one. It's just, I'm gonna be real. This Black Ops is just, I haven't even opened up my Tomb Raider, bro. I'm sorry. Damn.
We gonna get to that Black Ops in a second.
I've been on Tomb Raider since day one. The first Tomb Raider on PC
with the weird controls.
No, on the I had like a little joystick type of thing. I could hook up to my PC. It was way back in the day. It was like I had a compact computer. Put it like that. That's how long ago it was. Yeah.
Wow.
You was playing before Laura looked banging. Like, you was playing when she looked pixelated.
The only thing you can kill was a fucking bear and a tiger. That's it.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the original OG.
In the big ass cave, right?
Yeah, in the cave. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
So Chase, you would officially say Tomb Raider went back to back, two solid titles.
Yep. Well, I mean, it might be too early to say because they might pull Metal Gear 5.
Solid so far.
Metal Gear 5 prologue was like, oh shit. And, you know, and you see what happened after that.
Well, hold on. How long it took them to make this game? Like 2-3 years, right? Or 2 years?
I would assume so.
How the graphics looking on Xbox One, Chase?
Yo, the shit looks excellent, man. Like,
I might get it.
I'm playing it like, because I played Until Dawn. Until Dawn looked like, that shit looks amazing. I'm not going to say Tomb Raider looks as good, but it looks pretty damn close to like Until Dawn. Until Dawn is one of those like story games where you don't get to run around. There's not a whole lot of shit going on at once. Tomb Raider, you're actually doing stuff, and they're able to pull off those kind of graphics. So I think it looks really good. It's one of the better looking Xbox games for sure. Like Raz looked real good too. So I think it looks amazing.
I'm a hater of Tomb Raider.
We know.
Well,
specifically because of the shit that happened to me the last Tomb Raider I played when I was more than halfway done with the game and the shit just glitched and made me restart the whole shit over. So I never gave two fucks about it after that. I don't care how good it was. Once that shit happened to me, I was like, nah, I'm done. Like, I can't. I spent too much time. I was enjoying Tomb Raider, minus the multiplayer, which is complete garbage. And I was enjoying the game, but once I got to that part where the fucking helicopter crashed, and I came down from the little top light, I turned around. Everything on the map was gone, disappeared. I tried to hit the load button to load it up again. Shit was all gone, disappeared. Then it said corrupted file. So I lost interest in Tomb Raider after that shit.
Okay.
Wait, so I have a question. So do you think that it's going to win Game of the Year this year? Since it doesn't have so much competition?
Well, I personally, I know what Fallout's going to do, and I know how serious people are about Fallout. So I think it might be a candidate, but I think it's Fallout's probably going to win. It's going to be either Fallout, and like Prophecy said this earlier, and I was just thinking the same thing. Fallout, The Witcher, and then there might be like 2 other titles. This is probably one of them, and I don't know what else, honestly. I don't know how many good games that we had that can be considered Game of the Year material, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I actually think whatchamacallit might be up there.
What's that?
Bloodborne. I think Bloodborne will be up in that category.
Got a chance to play that.
Probably Metal Gear just because of the fan.
I know they're going to do that.
Just because of the fan base,
Yeah.
I think Metal Gear will be up there. Probably
I ain't like Metal Gear that
Dying
much.
Light too.
Dying Light was excellent.
Dying Light could do it.
Excellent.
Fuck it. They need to put Rocket League up in that motherfucker too, because that shit was the best.
Yeah,
game.
they put Ori in the Blind Forest. I'm surprised not Rocket League.
They put Ori in the Blind Forest
Wasn't that a
Yeah.
contender? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
already. How do we know that?
I think it was whose podcast that I saw that they were talking about the games that are actually contenders, like one of the contenders for Game of the Year.
Game of the Year goes. Oh, wait a minute. Witcher 3 got it already?
No way.
Nah, ain't no
Trusted. I'm sorry. It's at the Trusted Reviews Awards.
Oh,
Yo, when we doing our version of the awards, man? Like, yo,
We
what?
can do it this year because we got the streaming set up down. We can do
You know,
it this year.
hell
We
yeah,
can do it
word.
this year.
Another
People
thing
gonna
too-
be mad as fuck. They don't know what they talking about.
Well, wait. One more thing. Would we do this in December, considering you do still have Just Cause 3, and I forgot what other game comes out.
Man, them games don't count to me.
Why
to be honest
not?
with you. Because it's at the very end.
All right.
And not to mention, man, first of all, why your voice get so high and crackly like that? What?
It be like that sometimes.
Damn, yo.
Damn. Like I just said, the worst shit possible. Like, god damn.
Yeah, you know Prophecy will do for you. Prophecy will take your hype for a game and just destroy that shit right there in front of you.
Why I gotta be all that, nigga?
You will. You'll be like, everybody be like, y'all mess with this. He be like, I'm the opposite. Fuck that game. Never been a fan. Right out the gate.
No, not even. Well, yo, we'll all be like, yo, we're ready to do this rant. Yo, we'll be like, yo, we're doing. My bad.
I put out examples. Stop it.
No. Yo, Prop will do this. I'll be like, yo, we all ranting.
You told me yourself, I put you on plenty of games, so you're reaching.
Yeah.
Stop reaching.
So you gonna tell me you don't never do that though?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Hell yeah.
Stop this Tomb Raider, but I was traumatized by that. You reach.
No, I want to talk about Tomb Raider.
traumatized.
Yeah, I understand being traumatized by a title. There's games I didn't quit. My brother deleted my save file for memory card one time. I never played that game again. Dark Cloud, yo. Fuck that game.
He deleted it.
He deleted my shit, yo. Because I was back when that's the other thing. Like, we had memory cards, fam. Like, you had to buy them. And you could only fit, like, a couple games. He deleted my save file for mad. And I was mad as fuck, yo. Moving on to, let's talk about this Fallout, though. This is going to be interesting. Because, let me go ahead and say it now. Prophecy, wait a minute. I'm missing the gameplay. I'll do this while you're doing that. Everybody go ahead and get their opinions about Fallout right now, and I'll put some gameplay up on the
Everybody
screen.
or just
Whoever give a fuck.
I'm gonna say straight away, game of the year. My single player game of the year, straight away.
How do you say that? Why do you
how
say
far
that?
you got
gotta
into
say
the
why
game,
are you
Abel?
saying that though?
I need to know where you at in this
I
game.
just dropped a video on it just now, but yeah, the experience that I'm having as far as gameplay, it's just like it's not really a graphical game at all, but the immersion in the game and what you have to do. Like I'm new to the series myself. Like I actually missed the prior ones, probably because I was playing Gears of War and some other shooters at the time. But I hopped into the world of Fallout, not expecting anything really, and it really is a great title. The premise of the story is very simple. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but the premise of the game is stupid simple, and you could just get into it. Now, in the beginning, it's going to be overwhelming to you if you're new because you don't know what's what. I was drinking radiated water. I was doing all this crazy shit that I didn't know I shouldn't do, and because my stream was laughing at me because I didn't understand. I was doing things that you shouldn't do when things are radiated, and but as I kept grinding and playing, and I just fell in love with the game, and I just couldn't stop playing it. I just like went from not really interested, just going off of what my boys were saying, to wow, I'm really in love with this game. So it's truly really unique to me. I really like it.
Yeah.
I can't stream that game though. From what I saw with Fry was like, "Yo, Rick, I mean, because like I said, I lose concentration so fast with certain games. Like I won't pay attention to dialogue. And I said, if this is a game I will get myself into, I might have to just play this without even thinking about making content or even streaming, because if I do so, I'm just gonna focus on getting a video and not really paying attention to the story.
You have to sit down and just play it.
Yeah, and I don't know if I can do
that
that.
a lot, actually.
I can't go Fallout Game of the Year though.
All right, why do you say that?
Because-
I didn't say it's
because-
game of the year, but go ahead.
Oh no, I'm saying because like I played The Witcher, and then going into that because like The Witcher story is long as hell, and I heard this one is just as long, like over 400 hours of gameplay. So I would literally have to. Yeah, that's, yeah. So like
Damn.
I would literally have to play a good amount of this game to really call it Game of the Year, like because The Witcher I still haven't finished.
Me either.
And
Don't
it's
say
just but that game is flawless in itself.
It's gonna
Yeah,
take like a
what you got?
month to beat that shit, ain't it?
Longer than that. That's one of them
A
games
month.
that's going to take you 6 to 9 months to beat if you play other games.
And the thing about that game that's so special, it's not a game about graphics or nothing. It's about the
No,
game.
absolutely not.
It's really about the
Story is
gameplay.
deep.
I heard that shit
People
has
keep talking
zero
about
frames.
graphics. Zero frame. Nah.
Now, let me
No.
say
no, it
something
wasn't.
real quick, because
No.
we got to make sure we do this. Abel's new, so it's not going to bother him. But when you're a fan of a franchise, you notice stuff that's worse than it was before. So there are some things like Fallout 3 is still considered the best Fallout. I'm looking at like the scores and stuff. But if you are not a fan of Fallout, meaning you played other Fallouts and you didn't like them, you're not going to like this one. But if you like the other ones, you will definitely like this one. We got to remember to tell people that, because like, is the game good enough to make somebody a new fan? I wouldn't say that if they already hate the game. So I just wanted to point that out.
People ask me to play it. I can't do it. Sorry.
I know one of the things I loved Elder Scrolls Skyrim, but one of the things that they said about this Fallout is the map is 3 times bigger
Yep.
than Elder Scrolls. So I think it's actually the biggest like world of any video game. I think, to be honest with you. So I just wanted to point that that little quick feed out that it's a big ass world. I played Fallout 3. Fallout 3 was the very first Fallout I ever played. Then I played New Vegas, and I had a lot of issues with New Vegas, especially if you got it early on. There was countless glitches and problems with it that it took them like months to even fix. So my experience on New Vegas was pretty bleak because it was just really glitchy. Fallout 3, on the other hand, I've played Fallout 3 probably, I don't know, I put it probably 300 hours or maybe more.
Easy. I hear that.
And I wasn't even done with the side quests and all that stuff. Like Fallout, if you're not new to the game, or if you're new to the game series, is a game where you could put, and it's not an exaggeration, 5, 6, 7, 800 hours in the game without even completing all of the quests. Now you could probably complete the storyline, the main focal storyline, in a much shorter, time frame. But when you combine all the side quests, and the side quests are damn near main stories in their own self, and especially Fallout 3 because it had all the DLC and stuff, that game easily got you like 1,800 something hours. I have some issues with Fallout 4. I think that one of the biggest issues on console specifically is the frame rate drops like crazy whenever you're like entering or leaving out a place.
Yep.
Sometimes it takes extremely, I don't know. I mean, if y'all play MLB the show, sometimes it takes MLB to show. Yeah, last year. Sometimes it takes MLB to show loading times before you even get like. You'll just be sitting there loading and loading and loading and loading, bro. Like it takes a long time. Sometimes it's really fast, and then other times it's really, really quick. I think it's a much harder game compared to Fallout 3 early on than it was Fallout 3. I think that there's way more things to do in this game just in the very beginning, especially when you start building your own settlements. This game is very Minecraft-ish. Like, so if you play Minecraft, you'll get that Minecraft, like, as far as, like, chopping up trees and building bases and building, like, log cabins and building, houses. Like, from what I've been told, you can build, like, 3 or 4 or 5 story steel buildings and stuff like that. I haven't gotten to that level yet, but my little settlement is kind of... It's subpar. I ain't gonna lie. My settlement's ass. Like,
how many hours you said you had, bro?
Already? I probably got somewhere around 12, 15.
Okay.
Somewhere around there. And that's not even doing the story mode. Like, I'm doing so many different side quests. Like, for those of you that play Witcher, you already know about how far Witcher is. Mm-hmm. So it's like that. Like, it takes you so many hours just to get it in. There's glitches on there that are just like Fallout 3. I don't know if a lot of you play Fallout 3, but they had a glitch where if you get hit in the head and it's a critical hit, you'll die, and then you'll spawn, and you'll start having blurred vision like every 3 or 4 seconds. That happened to me. I actually have a video on it with some of the glitches that have been happening to me. I think that's one of the reasons why it gives so much bad reviews as of right now is because of the glitches. Like, it still has some of the Fallout New Vegas kind of glitches. Other than that, I really enjoy the game. I think it's a really good game. Game of the year I can't say because I never beat The Witcher, but I think it's gonna go to either one of those two.
I think Fallout might win. I'm only going to say that because a lot of people, The Witcher, there's a lot of talking, and I mean like a lot. Fallout, there's more action. Personally, when I remember I first seen Fallout, this is like 2007, I think. My boy was playing. He brought his PlayStation over to my crib because he's in the military. And I'm like, yo, man, what the fuck is you playing? I'm like, man, this shit is garbage. Like, you just walking around. There's nobody around. Like, I'm like, what is this? And, like, it took me a long time before I actually tried it out. But when I actually tried it out, I realized how fun it was. Some games do not look that fun unless you already know about them. If you're new, you're like...
Fallout doesn't look good.
Yeah, like, if you're just looking and you're new, you have no experience, you're like, this shit look garbage. You don't know what's going on. But if you actually play the game, I think you'll understand exactly why the game is the way it is. But these Bethesda titles, these super long games, they're not for everybody. Some people want to play games, get 12 hours and they want to move on to the next one. So don't do that if you want play the Fallout. Don't even get it. You're wasting your time.
It's very hard. Like I'm not bullshitting when I'm saying really hard. Now, in Fallout 4, or my bad, Fallout 3, they gave you a power suit, but it was like towards the middle of the game, more say. And this one, you can get your power suit very, very, very early on, just by doing the main quest. You get it, like, I think in the second main quest, actually. And so you get it, and you could, upgrade it and do all these things to it. But if you don't have I think it's power cells, you're shit out of luck, because as soon as that shit runs out of, as soon as you run out of fucking, fusion cells, you're done. Like, you might as well just leave that hole somewhere. You just gotta look around, bro. Like,
okay, that's
like
what everybody keeps saying that to me.
There's a whole bunch in that building when you first get it.
Yeah, when you first get it, there's some in that building.
Oh, so I gotta go back to the town. Okay.
What's the motive? What are y'all doing in the game? Because I just see people.
See, that's what I was saying.
That's the thing. You get so off track with it. That's why.
See, I don't want to spoil.
Have you ever played like H1Z1?
I don't watch it being streamed a lot. But
Fallout, you don't have to like really even spoil the story. The purpose of Fallout is you're in an apocalyptic world, and you're just trying to survive. You gotta just survive trying.
The only 400 hours of trying to survive.
right? Because there's so many quests and missions, and every time you go to a new town, like if I could say how much there is, I can't put a number on it, but say you go to Grand Theft Auto, say you go to San Andreas, right?
Yeah.
And then there's different people in there, and you go up to each individual person, and they might have quests for you. So you can get like 30 or 40 quests just from one person, and then those quests end up turning into more quests down the line. Like, so there's so many different things like that. And then like there's not gangs. Well, fuck it, you can call it gangs.
Is gangs. You're right.
There's gangs that you can join, like it was in the Fallout 3 and Fallout 2, and then they have their own quests, and then you run into people who have like, so it's just nonstop quests. So if you don't like games where it doesn't directly tell you what you need to do, it's going to be really hard for you to understand the game, because there is this main story mode that you can follow. But if you follow the main story mode, you're going to be butt. Like, you want to do these other story modes to rank up, get better weapons, legendary gear, and stuff like that. And then, you can start doing the main quest and get it in.
Do you all have any advice for new players? That's what we got to make sure we start doing for new.
That's what Prof just killed it right now. Right there.
And I would say definitely look around everywhere.
What about player builds? Y'all have anything?
Make sure if you're a new character, one of the first places you need to go to is, I think it's called the Rocket Tower or something like that, because there you get your dog, your little German Shepherd, and that is your best friend. Now, if you didn't know, you can store things inside of them. So when you get heavy or too much, carrying too much, you can put stuff inside of him, as well as the robot that's in the very beginning. I think his name is Codsworth or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can alternate, so you can like take him out. You can send the dog to the doghouse, and you can bring Codsworth with you. So you can. A lot of people actually don't know that.
I didn't know that.
There's a lot of different companions in the game.
Prof, who does more work though?
People.
Like fighting enemies.
I mean, you have to rank everybody up and the perks up and make them happy. But so far, the black dude does the most work for me. I forget what the nigga's name is, but that nigga is nice. Like, he got a little, the main dude that you ran into, I think they're called the Minutemen.
Yeah.
Like, you could bring him along with you later on, and he does work. But that robot that nigga's fire.
What about leveling up your guy? Because like I don't understand that shit at all. Like the intelligence, the charisma, like what does that do?
That shit is hard, and I hate to say this because it's going to be the most annoying thing you hear, but when you're leveling up your character, it's based off of what you want to do in the game. Versus, there's no real guy that I can say you should level it. I mean, I could tell you to level up certain things. Like, one of the things I would suggest is leveling up perception, charisma, strength, because strength gives you more damage to like melee weapons and stuff like that.
Some people told me intelligence. I didn't know that.
I was always told
is really good too. But charisma, you need more charisma because you want to build your settlement and you want to bring people towards you. And charisma is all about like tricking niggas into giving you better gear or tricking. So it's all about talking. Then the next thing I would probably say, which is really important, is the pickpocketing, the lock picketing. You really want to ramp that up as fast as you can because they got so much.
Because there's that weapon in the first thing, right?
Very beginning, yeah. And if you got it on PC, you can, you know what I'm saying, you can send your dog down there. You can go back in the beginning and send your dog down there, and he'll grab that shit out of it's called a cryo freezer, whatever it's called. And that's one of the most OP weapons in the whole game so far.
And guys, it's first and third person. If you guys did not,
I seen
some people are like, wait, what is it?
You can switch camera views whenever you want.
And trust me, you don't want to stay in one or the other too long because like one view works better than the other. That's what I learned. I'm like, okay, I bounce back and forth.
You should do like first person for like combat, and then third person for like walking around. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, I was just about to say that because it's easier to see things in first person when you're trying to pick up things. And one thing that I would suggest, make sure you pick up everything. And I don't mean just like, I know some things going to seem real miscellaneous and real pointless, but I'm talking about like if you see a baby bottle on the ground, pick that shit up.
Yep. Because
there's so much shit in the game that because they didn't have this in the past one, there's so much stuff that you can customize on your weapons. And I think that's really what makes that game, branch out from any other game is the way you can really customize your character and your weapons and stuff like that. Like, it's definitely worth the 60. Like, that's not even a question.
Oh, thank you. There you go, Prof.
Let me ask this, because this is shout out to BG and Solid Rab. They both did videos. BG made a video saying at this point in his life He doesn't want to play long games. Some people, I'm starting to find out that more and more people, and it's really like as you get older, you don't maybe have as much time to play games.
Yeah, you're right.
But if you do, I guess it's not a big deal. But some people are going to say, well, y'all complain that the games are too short. Well, I think what people are really trying to get at is that like they want a happy medium. Like for me personally, there's no such thing as a game that's too long because people complain about, oh, this game costs too much or these games are too expensive. But then when games come out that you can get a lot of hours for your money, they're like, well, I don't like those games. So personally, I don't think games are too long, but I can completely understand why somebody would say, I don't want to play Fallout. I don't have 400 hours to invest. You know what I'm saying? I want to spend that somewhere else. Like, what do y'all think about games?
Fallout's the type of game that you take, like you want to spend. It's like The Witcher because there's a lot, like you've all said, you haven't beat The Witcher. Nobody, I don't think any here has actually beat The Witcher. Those type of games, those are games that can last you for a year by themselves. So like you could really get that game or those two type of games by themselves and play them all year, and that's all you'll have to play.
Yes.
And it will take you that long to play those games. But because most of us are so much gamers and there's so many other games that we want to play, it's hard time managing Fallout, Call of Duty, Witcher, Star Wars, and all these other games that are coming out. I think it's almost impossible. It's really hard for you to. It's really good for you to choose one or two and just switch back and forth between them. Like I haven't played Black Ops because Fallout came out.
All right, wait. I just want to jump in real quick because I appreciate Prof, Mocha, and Abel really touching on this game because I don't, like I said, I've never played Fallout. One thing though, Chase, what you just said, you said some people don't want to play long games. To be honest with you, I see that the same thing as if somebody's playing fucking hours and hours Call of Duty. It's the same damn thing to me. How? So no, in the sense of them spending hours on a game. But, now I agree with you because I'm like that. I can't be on a story game, like on a game story based for so long. It's just sometimes when I hear people's reason, I'm just like, dog, you just don't want to sit down and understand the story because it's too long. Because if someone could sit down for hours and play Call of Duty or another game, but then with a certain game like Fallout, like for example,
but that's not really comparable though. Like I feel what you're saying, but one's multiplayer and one's single player. Some people don't like playing single player games.
The same thing will never happen twice with multiplayer. It's impossible for the same exact thing to happen twice. Single player, you start once we play hard mode, like you just start noticing patterns with the computers and you know what to do, and you basically beat the system that pretty much will never change. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
Multiplayer is just you really never know. Like, is this dude going to be like hiding in the barn? Is this dude going to be wall running? Is this dude going to be underwater? You never know what you're getting into when you're playing against a computer. I mean, there are some computers that they're a little bit more like spontaneous, but like most of the time, you know what you're getting into every single time.
No, that I understand.
Fucking speed run videos on YouTube.
No, I understand that. It was just more.
I see
it
what
was
you're
more,
saying though, too, Rick.
It was just more on timing. Like on people spending hours.
Hours. You're just saying time is time. I agree with that.
Yeah. Not on just story because I understand. Like you're right. There's no comparison with a story and a multiplayer. But I will say, like for example, like Bloodborne. I didn't stream it. I didn't worry about putting out content on it. I may have, but I didn't really worry about it. And I ended up loving that game. I was one boss away from beating the game, right? I can see myself getting involved with like The Witcher more, and I think it's just that there was other games that I was playing, which is why Witcher wasn't a priority to me. And hearing everything you guys are saying about Fallout,
hold on, I don't mean to cut you off. Did you say you beat everything in Bloodborne?
I was one boss away.
Oh my God, you a god!
I give you props to that, yo, because Bloodborne's the hardest game ever.
Matter of fact, Prof, you remember when you was like, "Yo,
because you a god." I ain't calling you a liar, but that game is hard in the bitch.
No, remember, Prof, remember you was telling me, "Yo, son, I don't understand." Like I was going through the same thing. I was getting pissed off. I was squeezing my controller. I was getting mad because I died, and I just took my time with the game. Plus, remember, there was no Call of Duty for me there. Like at that time, I was just on Bloodborne. So I was like, you know what? But one thing was, I was like, all right, like I got kind of tired of playing Bloodborne, so I really never got to finish the game. But with Fallout, hearing everything you guys are saying, I'm just like, damn, it makes me want to play it. I'm just scared, like Ricky, to really jump on it for the first time.
Ricky,
I don't know.
If you hop, hold pause. If you purchase the title,
get together now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. If you purchase the title, bro, I didn't find myself. You know me. You know I'm multiplayer, and I purchased this title, bro.
To be honest with y'all, Ricky isn't necessarily lying. I don't generally check niggas' trophies, but he definitely has a lot on Bloodborne. I don't know if you damn near beat them all because there's a lot of bosses in there, nigga.
Yeah, he
like,
did a background check.
There was 5 bosses at the beginning that I didn't even know about that I walked right past.
They're little side bosses, but I'm gonna keep it real. I actually downloaded the digital guidebook, to tell you exactly. Yeah, so that was help. Like I said, yo, bro, I was so interested in seeing the weapons you unlock, all this. I didn't even know you got to go to a window to unlock this flamethrower from the cannon. So I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? So when I seen that there was extra stuff in the game, I was so involved with the game, man.
I think that's
like even my
sleeper, underrated game of the year choice because I don't think a lot of people really put too much time in Bloodborne because it was so hard.
Bro, you know what? Shout out to Weapon Wheel. What BG said was true. If you get Bloodborne Plat, you're excluded from all shit talkers, dog. Nobody could really
get that shit platinum, yeah.
Him and BG, bro, like that shit. Somebody could be like, "Look, you're not a gamer. Look, bro, platinum Bloodborne. Don't even talk to me right now."
Look, bro, Bloodborne, I got stuck, bro. There's 3 bosses. If I go straight, there's a big ass werewolf bitch. If I go left, there's a fucking supersized. I don't know what the fuck that bitch is. And if I go right, there's 3 fucking poison creatures, bro. I couldn't do Nathan at all, bro. Like I was like, nah, bro, I couldn't do shit.
So
like
you
I'm done.
Tapped out.
I tapped, bro. I crippled crossfade. I tapped out fast.
That's crazy when the game's hard and you tap out. You'll probably revisit in a few months though.
No, I still have it because I always want to keep going back. The Bloodborne is it's easy because Ricky. I was like, Ricky, I'm gonna need you to, I'm gonna play this bell because you gotta use a bell to bring somebody to come into your world. And I was telling Ricky back there, I said, bro, I might need you to come through and help me put this work in, bro, because these niggas is fire. Like, I've never played a game like Bloodborne, and I heard that Dark Souls is just as hard. But
I heard that too. I never played them either. That's the funny thing. It got me interested because I
see everybody in the comment section. They keep asking me to do.
Oh wow.
They keep asking me to Fallout like walkthroughs and stuff like that. I'm not doing that, but I will be streaming it, and as well as I'm coming out with videos to show you where some good loot is in the very beginning, and like books where you got to pick up and get your character stronger. So I am doing that. Just be wary of that.
And to go back to like what Chase said about the lengthy games, I feel like Witcher and Fallout are those games that don't need DLC, and the shorter ones are the ones that do need DLC to live.
You know what, Mocha, right there, you made a huge point. My thing is they completed The Witcher 3, so the DLC,
you're actually getting a complete game.
Yeah, you're getting a complete game.
Too, though, man.
Exactly, 2 long ass expansions,
30 hours.
And these small games aren't even completed, and they want to hit us with DLC.
That's crazy. Like if you look at like The Witcher, first of all, the graphics is good. The map is huge. Well, the map's not huge. It's pretty big though. There's all that gameplay, all that dialogue. Everybody you talk to has a different voice. How do they fit all that shit on one game like that? That's crazy.
It's timing. You know what? CD Projekt Red doesn't have a bad track record with The Witcher, and you know what? I can appreciate is that across all platforms, it was pretty solid aside from some hiccups that they had. And that's kind of rare to say, which is why I be questioning a lot of games that are AAA that come out, and I'm just like, bro, how is this acceptable? Like, if you got games like Witcher 3, which came out pretty damn solid, why are we getting these AAA games that just so many hiccups? Like, some teams, they need to wait. They need to take more time. Like, this game is so damn long. I even told you straight up, Chase, I ain't going to finish it.
I want to say one more thing before we move on. I know y'all see it, too. I feel like people feel like they need to fall under a standard and agree with other people. Because I know there's a lot of Fallout fans, don't get me wrong. But I know a lot of these dudes saying, yo, this is the best game ever. Oh, my God. Like, I feel like they just saying that because that's like the social norm.
The hype.
Yes, man.
There's no way you feel like that already. Like, and that's just your opinion.
And you're not even playing the game either.
Especially when you see some of the other games that they enjoyed. That's like garbage. It's like there's no way you really like the game. Like I feel like they saying what people want them to say or what everybody else is saying. That's just my opinion about.
I think Prophecy said that.
Yeah, so
I enjoy the hell out of it right now.
I ain't talking about you.
No, babe, not you, man. Because I seen you playing.
Okay.
No,
you don't play games.
Oh yeah.
So,
dude, there's dudes that I've heard say that this game is gonna be GOAT, right? And to go back, I see them playing, and like, I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. Ever since this whole trophy thing been going on, I've just checked to see is it interesting because I try to give myself the excuse, like, you know what, I'm gonna check their trophies, and if they do play this game, I'll ask them about it. I can't even ask them these questions because some of them don't even have real answers for me to really tell me if the game is good or not. They're playing Call of Duty or another game, so I'm like, so you hyped this whole damn game for what? I had to join Fry's stream. Shout out to Fry, did the 24-hour stream just to really watch the gameplay. You know what I mean? So
You
I
do it
mean,
for
Right, I
views.
seen you in
some
there.
people are just for the
Yeah.
hype, man.
Yeah.
Like with
I mean,
props.
I'll say it again. What Abel said is right for Frazier and Ricky. I can't, like, if I were to sit there and play Fallout, and I watch somebody playing it, it would probably be the most boring shit ever I've ever seen.
Straight up.
Like,
It
because
is.
it's so open, and it's most of the time. I mean, that's why I'm glad they gave you a dog or somebody you could talk to, because nigga be getting bored out here walking around in these streets, like. But when you run into a horde of superhuman niggas and fucking ghouls and pack ratchets and fucking giant roaches, that shit gonna change real fast. Like you'll get really,
What the hell, giant roaches?
into
Yeah.
yeah. They got big ass
crazy.
roaches, like radioactive roaches and shit.
Y'all about to make me do this purchase,
And the
man.
other one,
Yo.
I don't know about this one right now, but in the old one, Fallout 3, they had sea monsters that if you went in the water, stay in the water for too long, these monsters will come out and they'll body you. But I agree. Like I said it earlier when we was all talking before the show started. Some people just
That's what a lot of games
they're in
do,
for the
man.
hype.
It's
Like,
like-
I know people that don't even like Halo that was screaming Halo 5
What?
is
I
the
swear,
greatest game of
man.
all time just because they Xbox fanboys.
Like, did you get Halo 3? Did you get Halo 2? That's
what I'm
we ain't saying you
saying.
can't be excited. I ain't saying that. But don't be acting like you have experience and you know exactly what to expect from the title when you never even
You know
played
what?
that
Somebody,
shit.
I remember someone got exposed and they questioned him about certain things. I'm just like, I don't want to get caught up in that mess, yo. Because
You
I
already
would be
did.
that dude. I
Killer
would be
Instinct.
that dude.
You already
to
did.
Get caught up, man. I don't
Yeah,
want
he
to be.
definitely did.
Killer Instinct, and that was a good
Definitely
one.
did.
Oh, yeah, you know what?
took
That
it
was
well
one of those
though.
first
You know what I'm saying? That was
I mean, yeah, you took it
that
and,
shit
and made it your
revolutionized my
name.
channel.
yeah.
Word.
So but moving on, just two quick pieces of news if anybody cares. I do. Life is Strange episode 2 has been confirmed for next year, and Alan Wake 2 has been confirmed.
Oh, that's like
Ooh,
awesome
Alan Wake
news.
was a good game. Wow.
Yeah. So I can't wait to see.
Alan
that.
Wait,
Wake.
how are
See,
they
the
gonna do a
problem-
Life is Strange? My bad, I didn't mean to cut you off.
We'll see. I mean, their story works.
Are they gonna rebuild the city?
They might, or maybe somebody else has the power, or who knows. I can't wait to see that shit though.
I love watching people play that game, son. I don't really like watching too many people play. Like I was watching your walkthrough on it. I think I'd rather just watch somebody play to see their reaction on Life is Strange. To be honest with you, it was pretty good.
It's really a good game. Props, you were about to say something though.
I was gonna say that I liked Alan Wake. That was one of the few games that actually scared the shit out of me. Like it creeped the fuck out of me. Back on 360, but Quantum Break kind of reminded me a lot of Alan Wake from
It's the same devs.
right. So like I'm more interested in that than I am Alan Wake 2, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
Alan Wake was a great game on Xbox, bro. I liked it on 360.
I still don't understand what happened. The story. I'm gonna have to look it up, like, because I played through it and I was just like, what happened at the end? Like, I don't want to.
I remember first getting into it, the flashlight mechanic, when you flashlight on the end the ghost or whatever the creatures were.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that shit was cool.
and the thing with that game is like, I like games where the game is great and there's not a whole lot going on, so you know that like the next game or sequel or whatever, they can do so much more and not spoil or ruin like the core game. And Alan Wake's one of those games. There's a lot they could have did. Like the weapons were basic. I think you had like one handgun, you had a shotgun, you had some flares. It was just really basic. The combat was real basic. So I feel like on the sequel, there's just a lot of shit that they can do to make it better. The last game got like a 9. I'm not into scores like that, but I felt like it was a pretty damn good game. A lot of people didn't really like it. I don't know, but that shit was good though.
Before we get into Black Ops,
Yeah.
I want to announce some of these rumors.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I was supposed to get that.
Let me see. I gotta find them. I got them on my tab somewhere. Left 4 Dead 3. We'll possibly be seeing something about that next year. as well as Dragon Quest, which is the PlayStation exclusive, is rumored to be coming to Steam very soon. I guess Steam accidentally released it on something or something. I don't know how that happened, but supposedly it's coming on PC. This isn't a rumor. I want to talk about this because I know the rest of the time we're going to be spending on Call of Duty. But I don't know if y'all seen, but they showed the backwards compatibility for the Xbox One games, 104 games, and I wanted to name a few of the games. And this right here, me and my man was having this conversation. We were having this conversation before, but even though backwards compatibility, everybody isn't on board with it, I think that this extends the duration of the life of Xbox 360 games just because of that. So some of the games, big name games, for me personally, I said this on Twitter, fucking Hardwood Spades, bro. Like Hardwood Spades is one of my favorite
used to
games.
Go hard on 360.
Bro, Hardwood Spades is one of the best games, and if you black or you live in the hood or you know what I'm saying, even then, like you ain't really necessarily gotta be black, but I'm just saying like that really like that and dominoes is kind of like unanimous with
Oh, this is actual spades found?
Yeah, it's hardwood spades.
It's online. Then you used to have your webcam and everything on.
Oh,
right. Everybody
I never played it.
That and then you have people like sitting in the lobby. It could be like a couple of people watching y'all play, and everybody be talking.
Oh, I might have to do
that and Uno were like one of the only two games in which you had a webcam. I actually had a webcam. I got a webcam back then. I don't got one now. But they put Spades on there, which is real big for me. They put Borderlands 1 on there. Black Ops 1.
Ricky, I seen.
I'm hyped, bro.
Fable.
Say that again, 2. Yo. Say that again for the people, yo.
Black Ops 1.
Playable.
Now, I definitely didn't think that Activision would allow any other games to be backwards compatible because of what the thing with Sony. But if this is true, Black Ops 1 fam, oh my god.
I can't.
They put Fallout 3 on there, and if you bought it on Xbox One, you get Fallout 3 automatically. Fable 2, all the Gears of War, obviously. Halo Reach, Halo Spartan, and there was a Halo, I don't remember, Halo Wars, I think is what it was called, which was like the above view or whatever. Just Cause 2, Lego Star Wars, the complete saga, Assassin's Creed, Mass Effect 1, Metal Slug 3.
Give me Call of Duty
Monday Night
2.
It's Monday Night Combat, which was fire. I don't know if any of y'all ever played this game, but I've spoken on this game countless of times. Missplosion Man is on there. That's one of my one of my favorite platforms of all time. If you guys like Super Meat Boy, it's very equivalent to that, but it's 2 players. It's co-op, so you could do it, together or whatever. I didn't see no Fight Night. That's really what I was, hoping to see.
Well, the list is going to grow, right?
Right.
Yeah, of course. It's going to continue.
This is coming out. This is next month.
So
not next month. This is this month. My bad.
Sony ain't got no answers for that either. None.
None.
Rayman 3.
They gotta get rid of that PlayStation now.
All the Sonics, all the Rainbow Sixes. Well, Rainbow Six 1 and Vegas 2. And if you buy Rainbow Six Vegas, the new Rainbow Six Siege on Xbox, you also get the other 2 Rainbow Six for free.
Yo, that's tempting as hell.
And then the last one is
I got my motherfucking Xbox back. Shit.
Last one is
you borrowed it back?
Yeah, man. I said Tomb Raider coming out. I need you to drop that off. He brought it over, no problem, bro.
So you had to borrow it back from him, dog.
No, he put some ghetto ass batteries in here. What is these?
What are those? All right.
What the fuck is these? Oh, he gonna hold the L for this shit. What type of battery?
What that says? Deer Sonic or Trisonic?
This shit says heavy duty. Universal Electronics is the name of the batteries found.
That shit sounds too long. That shit don't even fit on the battery.
Xbox is losing for having batteries in they controller still though. There's no.
I think that shit's still better than the fucking DualShock 4 controller. I don't even care anymore. I hated that shit too, but bro.
DualShock 4.
The DualShock 4. No, I'm talking about the PS4 controller dies like in 20 minutes.
You like this better than the PS4 controller?
I honestly do. Yes, I do. The batteries last
Xbox 360 controller is the best controller ever.
All right, but I'm talking about current gen, man.
Wow, you talking about battery life though?
Talking about battery life on current gen, like yo, PS4 controller is ass, yo. I don't care. Like I'd rather the Xbox One controller with batteries.
I hate that controller, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's saying a lot. It's dead
I don't know
zones and all
why,
that.
bro. Because I love the Xbox 360 controller. That shit was GOAT, bro. Like
Yeah,
it really
flame,
was.
flame.
Like PS4 controller to me is close to the Xbox 360 controller.
I just hate the battery life on it. That's the only thing.
But that ain't the only thing. That touchpad.
My man
is
said
invasive
Stick of
as fuck,
Truth.
yo.
Nah, South Park Stick of Truth ain't on there, but if it is,
It is. It is.
Oh, it is? I didn't see it on
It
this
is.
list.
It is. It
I might
is.
have to go back.
Major Nelson. Yeah, it's definitely on there. That's on there. Rainbow Six is on here.
Oh my God, I skipped right past that hole. It is on
Yeah.
there. Oh, yo, I'm about to buy that hole again. I ain't gonna stunt.
I'm gonna be
South
on
Park
all
Stick of
this.
Truth.
Some of those games I already have on
fire,
Xbox 360.
Yeah, I got a lot of them on there.
But let's get to the main event. Did y'all hear about this dude? By the way, he was fapping in front of the PlayStations in the store, like on the boxes. All on
I didn't see it, but I heard about it.
Damn.
Fanboy at his finest, yo.
Weirdo.
Nah,
Straight
that's
weirdo.
beyond fan.
No, he
bro.
just dude is just sick.
Sick as
So the
fuck.
two boys run away.
Yeah,
What store? Was it in Walmart or something?
I think it was Walmart.
Damn, they be cutting up in Walmart.
Where
man.
else would it be though? Really?
Yeah,
Like,
that's why I say it got to be Walmart.
But Black Ops 3.
Hold on, bro. Let's revise that shit again. Like my man's really like, cause I didn't see the video because it's gay, but like my man's really went in there, looked dead at PlayStation 4, and just started jerking off.
Yes,
fam.
he did. Right by.
Nah, bro. Like I don't understand. I don't think that's possible.
Right
bro.
by the
Niggas be
display
so
case.
trolled out nowadays.
Nah,
They
fam, I don't
don't.
think that's possible, bro.
He didn't
I
know
did
he's
a
being
video
filmed.
on it. Check it out.
Is it
I don't
on
care if
World
you
Star?
know he's being filmed.
I ain't gonna look at the
Yeah,
video.
It was on. That's what I'm saying. It was on World Star. That's how I heard
Well, you
about
ain't
it.
gonna
But
be able
like,
to see.
nah,
Hold
bro.
on.
Man, nah,
I
hell
made
no.
a video
Hold
on it. I put it on my channel.
I mean, I ain't watched the video because I didn't want to see the shit. Like, I seen it on World Star first, and then I seen you made the video. I'm like, bro, I don't even want to watch it, but like,
Why
I
didn't
don't
he
nah,
buy it
bro.
first and then do it?
Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Like, I don't see that. Nah, bro. I
Don't
see
do it
that.
at all. What do you mean buy it first, then do it?
I
I'm
don't see that.
not, I'm saying if
Jeez,
you going
what? Yeah.
listen, man, if you going to do it, like you need to you do that after you get it, take it home and do that in the house. Don't you?
Nah, I don't suggest that should be done anytime. Like I don't want to hear that
Here
anybody.
go a link. Ain't no video, but
My man said Walmart get all the goodness. Yo, you ain't never lied.
There
Because
you go.
Walmart, yo, going to Walmart at like 12 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning, bro.
dude got caught with his pants at his ankles in the store next
Nah,
to people.
bro, I just don't see how that's possible, bro. Like,
He literally stopped and just started.
did he
doing
do
that
it
shit.
for a joke or like?
nah, he
like-
didn't.
Nah, he was
know.
dead serious.
He was serious.
Like my
He
man
was by himself.
Like he was really into that shit.
He
Like he was
was,
getting
yeah.
it in. Oh my god, bro!
I'm done
Like
with him.
that's beyond fanboy, bro.
Yo, that's beyond that.
That's taking that's to a whole new level, bro.
It's just stupid. I'm done with him.
The weirdo, man. So
Did you hear about the
Go ahead.
two girls that was going around twerking on
working,
it?
yeah, I seen that. Dirty ass hoes.
Nah, that y'all in there saying Sony point. Nah, bro. Nah, that's a different whole new level. Like
Yeah,
I don't
had
know what the
nothing to
hell
do
that
with
is.
That boy
Yeah, I
sick.
don't know what that.
I don't know what the hell that was, bro. But like, I feel like y'all bullshit. Like, I feel like there was something behind there
Man.
that he was like
I
really.
don't know.
It was a
if the other
Walmart
side
camera
was
that caught
his
it.
friend- I don't know if the other side, his friend was probably recording as a joke, but we only seen
That's
him.
what I'm saying, bro.
That
Like,
was
I
only him.
feel like he was really like there was like a porn magazine or something next to the PlayStation 4.
Nah,
And somebody
man, look
saying,
at the
"Pay
video.
attention." No,
Yeah,
but
that
I
was-
believe
No.
it's true.
You going to
bro.
accept it, man? He did
No,
it. He
I
did it.
refuse
Bro,
to believe
that
that,
was the
bro.
electronic aisle, bruh.
He did it.
No.
Ain't no porn over there.
Shit, bro.
They don't sell pornos in Walmart,
No.
do they?
You whacked the schmack
They-
done. No,
they
man,
sell-
they don't do that shit in
They sell
Walmart.
guns in some places, so I don't see why
Nah, they
would-
don't sell porn in
There wasn't no
Walmart.
porn right there. He went in there. He did what he had to do, man.
I
Or he did
checked.
what he wanted to do. Anyway.
I checked. They don't have porn, unfortunately.
Bro, I can't believe that, bro. I can't. Nah, not Brody. I can't believe that.
Man,
Was he black?
What? He is black too, I think.
Oh hell no!
I don't know if he's.
bro.
I don't know if he's black. I can't really
couldn't
tell.
what he was.
He had a red hat on.
No, he didn't look like a black dude to me. He looked
Nah, black people wouldn't do that.
he
No, I
looked
ain't
he
trying
looked
to hear that
Hispanic.
shit.
Hispanic or black would have stole the
I
PS4.
can't put no
not
bad
Xbox.
black people up there saying dudes doing the fire challenge.
We're keeping it
man.
real. I think that was a white boy, dog. Because like we don't
I-
do. I'm
I-
gonna keep it real. We
I-
don't do shit like that. We steal them.
Hey, it wasn't me that said that.
I don't care,
Send all
man.
your hate
That's
to
sick.
Radamage, yo.
Send all the hate. Go ahead. They get the ones who's gonna hate are the ones who probably do shit like that. I don't give a fuck.
And he said, if you hate, then you do it too. That's what he said.
Oh, shit.
Listen,
All right. So Black Ops 3 has been out for what? Almost a week if you pre-ordered it, I guess. If you didn't, it's been out for a couple days. Matter of fact, before we get to that, this footage y'all seeing, this is from Frazier's video. What's the title of the video, bro? This is the first. This is the one you sent me.
I think that's First Impressions.
First impressions. This video is clean as fuck. You got to go over to his channel and see it. This is the actual gameplay, but you got to watch the commentary that goes with it. It should have had you hyped. You're gonna definitely hop on the game. So what does everybody think about Black Ops 3? Compare it to the beta or whatever. What's your personal opinion?
Hey, they was dying out that face paint shit, yo. Oh my god.
I'm gonna sound like a fanboy, dog. Like I'm loving the game,
man. But you're not sounding like a fanboy because we haven't liked the game for 2 years.
Dog, like you know what I noticed? Chase played this game multiple times with us, bro.
I played that shit for 8 hours the other day.
He played this shit more than Advanced War, bro. Like I'm loving this game. Like the weapons, I can use almost every weapon in this game. Like you know how like the last game and the one before, there's always like selective guns that I like. Dog, I like using all these weapons. The maps, they can do better with some of the maps. I only like the maps from the beta, to keep it real. There's like 2 more maps that I like outside from that. This game has a lot of issues though. Like for example, that lag compensation is killing me right now. You know what I mean? Like I feel like the guns ain't the same every match. I feel like every time I play, and I'm shooting, my bullets don't register half the time. Like that shit still happens in the game. But overall, I think they brought it back to the ground-on-ground gameplay. Like that wall run ain't even as bad as people may think. But I'm really liking the game though.
Yeah, but everything that you just said though, like all those negatives, they were all positives in the beta, which I don't understand. Like all that stuff was all flawless in the beta. And then when this came out, I don't know what happened. Like the hit detection is not good.
Yep. The game, it's not the same game from the beta. I could tell you that right now. It's I don't want to say it's the connection. I think, you know what I think? I think the beta was dedicated servers, and I think the game is not. The game that we got now is not.
I agree.
Actually, that would make sense.
Yeah, actually, Frazier, now that you said that, the way it's playing, that makes sense.
That's what it really feels like. I think they tricked us into buying this shit with how smooth it felt with the beta, but now it's kind of like, it depends on what lobby you get in, because some lobbies I get into, the connection is real smooth. You could tell a difference, but now, I don't know, it's a good game. You know, it's gonna take time.
Nah, man, you killing nerds. It's a great game.
No. Yeah,
great. Hold on, though.
Wait. Yeah, Frazier, you nasty with it, bro. And like I'm trying to get on that nerd life level, bro, and I ain't there yet. In the beta though, I was a monster, bro. And it's just like day and night. Like not that it's a bad game. I don't want people to get it twisted. Like, oh, this game is bad. No. Yeah. This is the best Call of Duty we had in a very long time.
It really is.
But it's just here and there. You're scratching your head. You're just like, what the? I should have killed this dude.
It's that shoot first, die first shit going on real bad.
I told you, Black Ops 1.5 with the hit detection joint.
Real
like
bad.
I shoot, dude. Okay, yeah.
Me, Chase, and Ricky played the other night, and that's all we was getting. Shoot first, die first. A lot of times, you know what I mean. But it's fun at the same time. But I'm gonna tell you some more real shit. Like everybody liked the Ghost when it first came out, and they loved Advanced Warfare when it first came out. And then everybody end up hating it. A lot of people don't like Black Ops 3 right now, but I think it's gonna grow on a lot of people, and people gonna end up loving it in the long run.
People who don't like Black Ops 3 suck at Black Ops 3.
That's not true.
I'm keeping it real, bro. I'm keeping it real. People who are trying to violate Black Ops, you know what? Let me make it more specific. If you like Advanced Warfare and you're telling me that Black Ops 3 is trash, that means either one, you think Destiny's trash, and two, you just suck at Black Ops 3 because that shit is so damn easy to play.
Some people are not a fan of flying, wall running. They like
so basic. People are a fan of Advanced Warfare.
But this the thing,
they might be good at Battlefield, and they might not. It's first of all, it's harder to be good at Battlefield. Let's call a spade a spade.
Of course.
So they might be good at Battlefield. They might just not like where Call of Duty's.
Bro, those are two different games, though. You mean like Battlefield?
I'm just saying, they might like Foot Soldiers. They might not like all the extra stuff. I love it.
Boots on the ground. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they might.
All right, that's what I needed to know. Okay, good. Boots on the ground.
Outside of that, they might just be ass. Who knows?
But that's the thing. Like that's where it comes from because how I see it is, and this is what every game. I'm not trying to make it seem like this is the only game where you had to do this kind of thing, but with any Call of Duty game or shooter, your main thing is you before even coming out saying you don't like the game. What my problem was with people like the first day or two that it came out. Oh, I can't stand the game. It's so learn the maps, learn the weapons, learn how to play, and then give your judgment. People who are complaining about the game suck. Like I'm sorry,
But you didn't like Ghost, did you?
I liked Ghost in the beginning, and it got so boring.
But you didn't like it. You know.
What? How you gonna tell me what I know? I found that shit boring.
Did you like Advanced Warfare?
For a week, like for 2 days with you.
Is it because you sucked?
No, the shit is easy as fuck. I just hate the fight.
So how can you say that about somebody else though?
Because I've talked to people and the reasons they give me is terrible, bro. Because they're trash.
But you're saying something that somebody else might feel the same way. They might.
All right, that's why I was specific on the game. I said if you like Advanced Warfare and you're telling me that Black Ops 3 sucks, because like I said, the people I've talked to, that means you suck at Black Ops 3 because Advanced Warfare had too much of this flying bullshit in the game. All you have in this game is a wall run and 2 strafes. That's about it. You had jetpacks that did.
You ain't got to use it. That's
yeah. I was just about to say that you really ain't got to use.
If you want to play conventional Call of Duty and still get killed, still get them around the map, you can. Yeah. But if you want a wall run, you can still do it. I don't know how they did it, but both play styles work. Advanced Warfare, you ain't going nowhere.
You can't go ground on ground.
Yeah. Like I think they did a great job. They didn't like make it so that you have to play like that. Like
and not only that, Chase, but you gotta understand too. Advanced Warfare. Shout out to Sid on this one. It changed the whole game, dog. Like playing for 7-8 years, and then all of a sudden going into a fly mechanic. What? Like the only reason why I'm accepting Black Ops 3 is because, like you said, there's a lot more boots on the ground gameplay than there was compared. So I mean, I think
it was that whole exosuit thing that literally ruined the game.
It's kind of more fast paced. I like the boosting and the jumping in Black Ops 3.
I actually like it.
Not in Advanced Warfare. I didn't like it that much. But let me tell y'all some shit. If the next Call of Duty don't have no type of fast movement like Black Ops 3 or Advanced Warfare, people not gonna like it. They're gonna feel like it's too slow watch.
You think so?
People complain, man.
Yeah. It's just gonna be too slow. All games that come out now are just so fast paced as far as like first person shooters. Look at the Star Wars that's coming out. You know, what if you just was on the ground the whole time and that you couldn't move around fast with jumping up? It's kind of slow. It get boring fast. You know, I like the jumping and shit though.
Yeah,
I've been fucking people up on the ground and in the air. Like I got a gameplay. I didn't even jump one time. So
and those specialist classes are beast.
Yeah, I love it. Oh man, see, I think that's what one of the things though. So specialists, everybody at some point in the game, you're going to get your specialist, and most likely it's going to be a lethal one. I use the combat focus so I get more points for my kills. So I haven't been using anything else, but there are just so many things that can kill you on this game at this point. It's like Like, it's kind of hard. If you playing team deathmatch, you can forget about raps and all that shit. You better go domination, kill confirm, because you're likely going to die from the handgun, the bow and arrow, the electric. Like, there's a lot of shit that everybody has access to. Yeah. I don't know how much I like that. I feel like it might be a little too easy to get specialists, but that's just me. But
it's a counter to all the specialists, though.
Bro, you could kill them now in the act of it.
But you gotta be ready. Like if you just in a room and somebody come up to you with that fucking gravity spike, man,
you can shoot them now. I mean, unless they catch you off guard. No, of course. Yeah. And look, and I understand that, but dude, like if it's part, like say for example, and I understand because I was complaining too. So, but thing is, learning the game now. You now know what you're gonna get yourself into. You have the option. You get to choose what specialist you want to pick or whatnot. So if you're gonna complain because some dude is killing you out with the spikes, like gravity spikes, they made it now to where they can literally kill you quick as shit when you're in that. I feel like your health is halfway when you have gravity spikes, bro. I don't know.
I pulled out the little specialist pistol, and some guy was trying to gravity spike me. As soon as he went up in the air, I just shot him with the pistol, and he was just down.
What about that electric gun? I can't stand that shit.
Yeah, I try to stay away from shit.
The recharge is slower than what it was in the beta, bro.
When I hear that bitch going off, I just get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah. Stay away from your teammates. Stay away from them, because if you
that's one thing about this game. You can hear shit before it happens. The sound horn is crazy. especially if you got like a good headset. So you hear every fucking thing. Like dead silence and awareness is like a must run. And perk, what is it? Perk 3? You gotta have those on.
Right now, man, I just
I'm
You, Mike.
your gameplay here.
I'm gonna be honest.
You're using that ICR, dude. You gotta get off that gay
I've been
shit,
listening
man.
to what y'all
You
saying.
gotta go with, dude. I'm telling you, you gotta go with this
Advanced Warfare
barrel, man. That's
took
the
more
new
skill than
thing over here in Black
Black
Ops 3.
Ops 3.
That's how you're gonna kill nerds.
A lot of the
and
reason
talk
why
shit
people
about
didn't like
those
it is because they
nerds,
couldn't
man.
get used to how fast you
Anyway,
actually had
And
to
the
dash
SMGs
and
suck,
do those
man.
things, and
I
that's
like the ARs, man.
actually the reason why I didn't like it.
Yeah,
It
man,
was
it is
so
beast. All you
fast
gotta do
paced.
is
It's
use
possibly
quick
the
draw
fastest
and
paced
talk,
Call of
and
Duty
you'll be
ever.
rolling in no time,
And with
man.
Black Ops 3,
Anyways,
they
man,
dumbed
dude,
it
I'm not
down.
gonna
I
hold
mean,
you up
if
too
it would have
much, man. I'm
kept
gonna
as
go
fast
get
as
back on
Advanced
my
Warfare, I
game
don't
here.
think
I'm
we would
playing
be
Black
talking
Ops 3,
about,
killing some nerds
you
right
know,
here.
how much fun it is, because you'd have been dying so fast and you'd have been moving
All right, man,
around
later,
so
peace.
fast. To go on with the specialists, if you think about it like this, if you took out the specialists and left the game the way it was, it'd be boring as fuck.
You think so?
Yeah, because the kill streaks is ass.
Yeah, they
They're
are.
not as
They
strong.
suck. They suck.
So
Specialists
because
are
you
rewarded.
have, no, and it's not even just about that. You get more kills with the specialists than you do the kill streaks, and because of that, that's the reason why the specialists are needed. Call of Duty,
Turn down the gameplay.
the best Call of Duty games are the ones with high kill streaks and the most OP kill streaks. As much as everybody say they don't like that shit, they're goddamn right. Everybody wants to get the chopper gunner, dogs, swarms, nuke, Moab, all these other high kill streaks. In this game, it gets shot down so fucking fast. There's no point. I got 3 wraiths in the game, and them hoes didn't even come out. That they were down before they even came out onto the map. So like, the specialists to me, I think, are needed to make this game.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because
score streaks
it's
are
almost the
ass.
same for Destiny. If you take the specialists out of Destiny, what do you have? Halo. And I'm not saying Halo's not fun, but Destiny is only as good as
It'll be a
the
basic
specialists
ass
allowed.
game.
Like the gameplay
Right.
that you watching right now, it's like it's a mothership gameplay. I get the mothership. That's the highest score streak in the game. They shoot that bitch down like in 30 seconds, yo. I got like so many mothership gameplays, and they just be shooting that hoe down instantly. I
I
don't
took
know
it down
what
with one
is.
clip of an ICR one, bro. Like
Yeah,
they're not
bro.
the same as they used to be. They can't.
This-
They can be OP with killing enemies, but you take their shit down super quick now.
And then the thing about the mothership, this is the highest score streak in the game, right? 2 people can get in the mothership with you and get kills, and the kills don't go towards you. They stealing kills in your score streak. Like, what type of shit is that? I don't know. I don't like it, man.
I got a question though. Are any of you enjoying zombies?
I ain't played zombies. I just been playing.
Yeah, I've been playing zombies like crazy.
Try
I've been
level
streaming
up.
zombies like crazy. It's really fun.
Have
It's
you-
a lot
have
harder.
you- have
It's
you,
a
like,
lot
gotten
harder
to a
this
high
time
round?
around. 29 was the highest that we got.
That's pretty high considering the level of these damn zombies, dog.
It's
Hell
a lot.
yeah,
It's
yo.
a lot. It's a lot harder this time around because if you guys played zombies back in the day, when you got downed in a round and the round was over, they automatically put you back up. And this one, you could die, so people actually have to pick you up. It's a little bit different, but I actually really enjoyed the zombies. I've been playing zombies more than I've been playing multiplayer, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm about to hop in with you.
Yeah, I'm always down. I've been grabbing people from the stream when I've been streaming just to come run because zombies is fun to the bitch, bro. Like that shit is hard as fuck. Like the new map, Shadow of whatever that shit is called, that shit hard in the bitch.
I was about to say
There's a
Shadow
lot of
Mordor,
alleys.
I wanted to say.
I don't know if you guys are having issues like I'm having issues with Black Ops, but it's countless of times where I will be joining the game. Well, not joining the game, but I'll start up at the main menu and just keep telling me that I'm on local shit only. Then I gotta
Yeah,
hit
it just
play
happened to me
online
before.
And then I also get error codes where I'm trying to create my classes and I can't create my classes at all because it keeps giving me this error code like 101115 or some shit like that. So I gotta reset the whole game and start it up. Like I've been getting a lot of error codes and glitches in this game, like that I've never seen in any other game. Or
Trying to make
any-
a class to do that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does that.
I recorded some crazy videos of me trying to upload some video, playing some game, and every time I create a class or edit an emblem or create my emblem, it'll give me an error code and it says error code UI issue, and it just kicks me out the game. Like I've gotten a lot of those type of problems.
I had that before too. That shit. Every day I sign in, I get this fucking weird error XYZ ABC, and I'm
Yeah.
like, what the hell is this?
Like servers are down.
I noticed because I used to play with people, the same group before I even started YouTube, and like the last couple years we weren't really in game together because nobody was playing Call of Duty. Everybody I know that had like basically quit Call of Duty for the most part has been playing Black Ops 3. This is the first time in a couple years where I played with some people I haven't played with since like 2012, man, and it was real cool to see that shit. Like fucking Papa John was playing. He don't play.
Jay Easy back. He hit me up the other day.
Right.
I talked to him, and he back in the swing on YouTube. A lot of people, bro.
So I think this is gonna be a pretty decent year. As long as once you get used to it, I think you'll be all right.
I think it's gonna grow on people right now. People just kind of learning.
Yeah. The end of the Black Ops 3 beta, we started noticing like connection issues and stuff like that at the very end. That's basically what this game is. When in some lobbies, you'll get in there and don't get it messed up. The game's fun, but you still want to die from like bullshit. There's just unexplainable deaths, and you want to say like, how did that dude right there just kill me? That's just how Call of Duty is. That's how it's always going to be. There's absolutely nothing that they can do to fix that, or I'm sure there is. But like, did they have theater mode in the beta?
No,
I don't.
But they got it in the full release.
A lot of people say that's why it's lagging low
Yeah,
key.
I think it is now because Ghost didn't.
That's
have
why they didn't
theater
put it
mode.
in Ghost, and that's why they didn't put it in Advanced Warfare.
And that shit was smooth as fuck.
Yeah, and the connection was real good.
Yeah.
It's always been a rumor if theater mode around, the connection gonna be ass. So that might be it.
I think that might.
But
be
this
it.
whole, I don't know, because with the other Black Ops, they generally, if you had a great connection, they made you the host. Generally, or at least me, when I had files, I was always the host in Black Ops 2.
I know people who got
Everybody
that.
else had a great connection.
I know people who got that Net Duma router shit, and they still getting lagged.
And like the issue with this one is, it doesn't migrate hosts. So when this game lags, it lags everybody out the game, period, and it kicks everyone out. Like, I've never seen that in Call of Duty before. Generally, it switches and finds a better host. This one, it doesn't do that shit.
Jay Easy's in the chat. What up, Jay?
What up, Jay?
And spawns are ass.
Spawn. Yeah.
Oh,
They're
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah. Like they will spawn fuck you, and you'll be spawned in between enemies, especially on Express. You play Kill Confirm. God bless you, yo.
Yep. I had that happen in Kill Confirm. I killed all 6 people back to back, and they instantly spawned right behind me and killed me and fucked up my feed.
You needed one more, didn't you?
No, I killed all 6 of them. It's my next video. It's like the first person I killed ended up like coming right behind me after I killed the last person. I killed all 6 of them. It fucked up my feed. I was raging.
By the way, I mentioned the combat focus. I really like it. If you don't
Ricky,
know
mute
what
your
combat
mic.
focus is,
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
You get double XP or double score streak points for every kill for like 30 seconds.
Or capture.
Or capture, or even if you call the UAV in, instead of getting 20 points for your teammates' kills, you get 40. It doubles everything.
and wait, what is that called again?
Combat focus. You gotta
Everybody keep telling me about that
You gotta be
specialist
level
ability,
27, but it's the second one because there's 2. I like it, man. That shit, like
I use
call in.
combat focus more than anything, to be honest.
That's all I use at this point. Like it's way easier to get your streak.
I love Purifier though.
You
The other one I love though, that's fire, and I think a lot of people sleep on this hoe, and I ain't gonna stunt. I didn't like it at first, but the one where you knife niggas with the sword, the little Wolverine
that
claw,
I ain't seen that.
Ass,
I ain't seen
man.
that.
that whole fire.
Commando
bro.
Pro, you mean, right?
Yeah, that hoe is
beast.
fire, bro. Like, cause it gives you that panic, kind of like panic knife, situation. So like if you get done murdering 3-4 people and dudes right there, you easily press both of them and it lunges right to them, kills them, and you also get that combat streak the fastest out of all of them. Because once you use it, you damn near is halfway already again. So you can keep using that one over and over and
You
over
see
and
the
over.
light
and over.
up, bro. You just Commando Pro.
Yeah, and like there's like an X that appears above their head, and if you press circle, it don't matter how far they are. If you see that circle, you will lunge towards them. Now they can kill you. It's happened to me a few times, but you're more likely gonna get more kills with that than you're not.
Sounds
See,
like
I use glitch though.
I
Yeah,
hate
glitch.
that shit, man.
Yeah.
I like it.
You
I
know
mean,
what's
it's cool
good
to
though?
use, but yo, that glitch, I'd be like, man, where'd he go, man?
Mocha,
Yo,
don't you like glitch?
He does.
Yeah, nah,
That's what
just
he
say
said.
Yo,
Oh, he said he like. Oh, okay.
Yo, you know what I was using yesterday? You know the purifier, right? On the last guy, I was using his second ability, which is like a heat wave thing. I went on B flag on Dom, bro. There was like 5 people there when I used it. They all were stunned. 2 of them died, and then I got the rest of the 3, bro, with pistols, bro, because that shit stuns them for like a minute. And whatever enemy thing is around you, whatever like kill streaks or whatever, like anything like the Cerberus, is going down, bro. That heat wave goes a
Yo.
long distance, bro.
And speaking about stunning is highly effective in this bit. Like when you stun somebody or flashbang somebody,
They need to
you don't
fix
have that. Yo, that joint, you're froze, bro. I don't care. I don't
No,
care.
they said they weren't gonna fix that. That's the reason why they made tactical mask a lower perk than it was in the beta. If you remember, tactical mask was way higher in the beta, so they made it so low. They said they weren't gonna fix that.
Let me see.
So, anybody got any last words? I gotta hang. I gotta get up at 5:30 a.m.
I gotta get up at 4:30.
Fuck your schedule.
Oh, that's it. Wow.
Was that necessary?
I apologize for my actions.
It's
Make sure you check everybody's links in the description for sure. Make sure you definitely check out Mocha and Frazier. We could do the outros. Frazier, we'll start with you.
Killing nerds and talking shit. Nerd countdown. Black Ops 3 content heavy. Something different in your sub box, man. Different commentary style. That's it.
All right, Mocha.
Still starting off really, really early, but challenges, gameplay impressions. Just check me out.
Okay. Ricky.
all right, man. Thanks for having me on here again. I made it on time, and we, just have a good one. Do this.
All right, Abel.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting tired of you saying thanks for having me on here again. Like you ain't
Yeah.
doing
I know. Sold that shit.
94.
I know.
You know, you never know what can happen, man.
Wow.
Yeah. Abel, you up?
But yeah, have a good night, guys.
Come on, bruv,
nice
man.
talking games with you guys.
All right. We got streams from Black Ops 3.
I'm mad he
So,
pointed that shit.
Yeah, we got to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, fun the other night playing that shit, man.
I'm down for whenever. We ain't really been streaming after the show like we usually have
No,
been,
it's-
but to be honest, it's because we either been busy. I might stream
we
some
do it
Fallout
later.
a little later. Yeah.
All right. Props, you got an outro anything you want to say before we go?
Nah.
Damn.
Fuck Halo or something? Something.
This Fallout photo.
Hey, that's it.
Like, oh yeah, you know what? If y'all on PlayStation and you got PlayStation Plus, one of the free games of the month is The Walking Dead, the Telltale game season 2.
Is it? Oh, shit.
That's fire, and it's all of them. That's really fire. So yeah, make sure you download that because that whole fire.
All right. We out.
God.
Good one,
Good
y'all.
night.